All right, how is it going, guys? It has been a hot minute. Let me just turn this down just a little bit. Sorry it took me like about a few extra minutes than I said I would. And I said I was gonna need to get back on. I was having a little bit of a software issue earlier, but now it looks like we're good to go. I'll just turn this down just a smidge. I was a little rusty, I'm not even gonna lie. I was a little bit rusty hopping on today. I was like, all right, I forgot this. All right, I forgot that. Might want to do this, but would I do that? Let me see. Okay, there we go. We actually didn't need to check it this time. Alright, there we go. But yeah, hopefully you guys are doing well. Again, bear with me, by the way. I know we're actually getting on a little bit later than we usually do. About an hour later than we normally initially start. Because of all the software issues and everything, I had to get a lot of this other stuff situated. But I'm glad that I did, though, because I know that we're going to be... oh, somebody else is playing today in our clan. But I definitely wanted to make sure that I got some of the settings and stuff out of the way. I started a long time ago. I feel like I've been at the settings for like a good 3 hours, man. Oh, dud. But I'm glad we finally got everything fixed up and ready to go. There's actually a couple things that were a little bit more tedious on YouTube Gaming's end I had to take care of as well. So that kind of slowed us down. Oh, hey, Tara. How's it going? I was just about to say a little bit ago. I was like, I wonder if that was Tara who got the XP just now. Let me see. But then again, I don't think we're in the same clan. I could be wrong, though. Let me see. Let me just check one more thing, and then we're good to go. But yeah, I'm not even gonna lie, Tara. I didn't even get a chance to play this game casually all that much this past season. I was actually liking this season, too. I was like, damn. Okay, here we go. So yeah, really quick, let me just head to the tower. I guys sometimes still go to the tower to... Wait, what the heck? Oh, we got the Guardian games. I keep forgetting that's even still on. At first, I was thinking that was gonna end once Tuesday came around. But yeah, I barely had a chance to play this even casually. I was missing Destiny. I think the only game I really had a chance to play, at least fairly frequently, was Apex Legends on my off time. I feel like Destiny was one of those games where I'm like, I'm sitting here trying to get my light level high. My light level ain't even as high as it usually is. I'm surprised I got it up to 1800, to be honest. That was all the grinding that I did yesterday, though. Freaking yesterday on my day off. I was like, you know, I'm gonna take advantage. I need to catch up. And then I literally, I got so surprised. I was like, I'm gonna check real quick and see how much time I got left on this season before it ends. And at the time, it said 7 days. I was like, what? Well, time to get cracking. I was like, time to get cracking. I was like, I've been on a hiatus from this particular game long enough, man. I like this game too much to be going that long. Oh, I'm done. Does Master Rahul actually have something for me? Is it always just the same old stuff? Same old stuff. I still have yet to grab my alloys and stuff. Keep telling myself I'm gonna craft a new weapon this season, and then I never freaking do. It's like, maybe next season. Never freaking get it. But yeah, how have you been, though, Tara? Hopefully life's been treating you well, man. I think the last time I talked to you, you were eating good. You were eating something delicious. And I was like, I want what he's having. Something you posted in the food chat a while back. I also realize every time I play this game, I keep forgetting to spend my glimmer. I keep getting to like the max or whatever. I'm like a noob, and then I never spend on anything. And yet I always need more of the, whatchamacallits? Those dang, modules. Actually, you know what? I still don't know why I go to the tower. I mean, minus to pick up stuff from the postmaster every so often. I think you can also do that on the phone. I'm just gonna go to the companion app on my phone. It'll be a lot quicker. I'm running late anyway.
I wonder what that says about us.
Let me see. But yeah, I figured we can just get the hopefully get the season finale stuff out the way. I might get on it again tomorrow, or maybe by Thursday. We'll see what happens. Had to change my schedule up a little bit so we can still actually be able to stream, but it may not be every day like it used to be. Let me see. I might as well grab all these. Let me see for the war table. What do we got? I'm not even paying attention to what it says we gotta do. I'm just gonna grab them. The huge. I like how I already have all the Banshee ones done, because those are the only ones that I usually grind when I'm trying to hurry up and level up freaking fast. Let me see. I might do some strikes too. We'll see. But yeah, first I'm gonna try to see if I can get through the whatever the last mission is supposed to be. I thought somebody told me like last week or the week before that there was some other mission that came up. Not the most recent one, but something else I might have missed. I'll have to double check my directory. Let me see. Let me check that real quick before I actually start moving. There's knowing me, I'll be like, where am I going now? Let me see. I already had forgotten about most of these challenges. Now, I will admit the one positive thing about me not playing for so long is I got literally almost all these other challenges done for like all these different categories of the last like 10 weeks or whatever. All of them, I got a good chunk of them done. Almost half of the, probably half of them in almost each category I got done in like 2 days. I was like, what the heck? Because they're all being done on autopilot. So I basically went up like 30 tiers at least in like 2 days. So I'm actually glad that they actually unlocked it all. I probably actually, I think I actually prefer that over just having new challenges pop up like once a week. But I really need to catch up. So let me see. Let me also see what Eververse has. Did I check this already? I might have. Okay, yeah. I don't really care for the Guardian Games gear.
Tell me
Is it true that they actually made it so the Titans won automatically? I thought I heard somebody saying something about that like last week. I was like, I can understand why. With the I think somebody said it had something to do with the actor for Zavala. Something like that. But I wasn't really keeping up. I wasn't keeping up all that much. Alright, so let me go back. I keep forgetting where I was supposed to go, but I keep forgetting about the helm. The helm's where I'm supposed to go. But yeah, I'm pretty sure in regards to the actual story content, I was pretty caught up. As far as I know. I was pretty caught up back in, what was it, like week 4 or something like that? Week 4 or 5, I think, was when they finally stopped giving us story content. And then I saw this story pop up, I think, last week. Something like that. So I think that's where I gotta catch up. I was looking for the other ones, though. There's so many of the exotic missions I didn't do, too. My goodness. I don't know how I went the entire season without doing the From Zero. I think there's another section that's called Tahiro or something, and you can't even get the other bounties from what's his face Nimbus until you do that. So I literally went this whole season just ignored it. Oh, I'm done. Or if I'm being honest, just I didn't have time. Every time I got on, I did my weeklies, got right the fuck off. That's basically it. So let me just go ahead and mark these. I may not do this one. This was the one I tried to do on stream at one point. I couldn't find the damn chest. And I found out there was like a trick or something to it that I just didn't know about at the time. I still didn't get the Quicksilver Storm thing too? Like I'm just now remembering all this shit. So bear with me. Maybe that was it, because I could have sworn... Where's the other quest line? Oh, maybe that's the part oh, you know what? I'm thinking of the thing that's at the helm, but maybe we're just supposed to go to the helm. This is a completely separate mission. Okay, yeah. There it is. I was about to say. Where's the new stuff? Lo and behold, if I just read it for a little bit longer, I probably would have found it. But we won't talk about it. Oh, I'm done. But yeah, no lie, guys. I was actually really enjoying getting back into this game. This is probably the first season in a really long time where I played more so during the times I did get a chance to play. As few and far in between as that was for like at least about 3 weeks or so. Well, let me check this as well while I'm here. I guess we don't come here to talk to them. There was something else right here. I guess I'm wrong. Might be glitching out. But yeah, this might be the first time that I actually played a season almost completely casually and completely by myself Because usually I will have some people that I'll run it with every so often. I think I did run it with my brother a few times. Or a couple times. In my spare time. But I didn't really do any of the story stuff at the time. Oh, this whole place was closed off. They closed both ends? I didn't even notice. So where do we go? We have to go back to Crow or something? Okay, yeah, we do have to talk to him. I vaguely remember what happened last time. As I started to try to remember what happened in the story last, I started to be like, bro, I can't believe we literally left it at a cliffhanger like that. We really did.
Mara and I have been talking, and we came to the same conclusion. It's time to act. The witness sees our connection to each other as a weakness to exploit. It's counting on us not risking more lives in another attack. But if Amanda were here, I think she'd tell us it's time to play some offense. Mara's focusing all her energy directly through you, Guardian. We need you to blaze through the Ascendant Plane one last time.
Now, back to the Ascendant Plane. Don't make me forget.
We're all going. Mara says your power is strong enough to sweep us up in your astral wake. When you come out on the Shadow Legion flagship, we'll be right there with you. Lead the charge, Guardian. Let's finish what they started.
See, I do remember what happened to Amanda, and it pissed me the fuck off. When it happened, it literally pissed me off. And then the moment that cutscene rolled, man, I was like, is this really how it's going to end? Because I knew they were going to do what they usually do and make us wait. They usually give us a bunch of story content for like 3 or 4 weeks straight, and then they don't give us any more content for the actual story lore, besides the raid and stuff like that, if you include that. And the holiday stuff, and then they'll wait that long before they give us more to play through, basically. So pretty much for that whole like the next few weeks, all we're doing is leveling up and stuff. I was just anxiously waiting for that story to play out, and then next thing I know, I almost missed it because like this is the last week of the season. All right, so let me see. So now he gives us another quest. Destroy the Shadow Legion's prison ship. Mission Retribution. I did see that was a seasonal mission that popped up on my screen earlier. All right. I will admit I might be a little bit rusty in regards to the gameplay a little bit, because I've been switching back and forth between Apex and this the last couple days. Let me see. Well, not as rusty as I was when I first got back on, that's for sure. Let me see. Also, but I'm pretty sure that the Hall of Heroes might actually be another, I know that they're going to be giving us that legendary, or that exotic that I missed, rather. But, I don't remember if that continues the story as well. It probably does. I gotta make sure I do that at some point. Let me see. Did it pop up as another thing back here? Let me back out. Oh, it's on Neptune. Okay, never mind. All the way back here. Oh no, that is the Hall of Heroes. So where's the other one we're looking for? Or am I just too tired to realize? Oh no, this is unfinished business. Okay, never mind. I see it now. About to say, I'm not about to get lost already. We just started. We just freaking started. But yeah, it's gonna be a little bit of a short stream tonight, guys. As I kind of expected. So that's why I told everybody we were specifically choosing to play Destiny today. And depending on how much of the story content we got left, I can't imagine there's that much left of the story by the time the new season starts and everything. Next week. Also, before I start, let me make sure I upgrade this. I don't remember if I had extra, I was grinding so much of the game initially over the past little bit of time. Really, I only needed 2 more strand meditations. I'm done. I think I purchased like 5 of these at once, and I finally did one of the weeklies. I did not realize that Nimbus had that weekly where he would give you like 200 of those things right away. I was like, oh, that would have been nice to know if I could have grabbed those each week, but I didn't know. Oh, we got this thing again.
This is Jisoo Calorando coming to you once again with a special guest as part of our continuing war coverage, the Cabal Empress Cali. Your Majesty, thank you for joining us today.
We thank you, Mr. Calorando.
Most of our listeners know
Yeah, try
little
saying
of
that
your
5
game's
times.
history beyond your colonization efforts on Mars and the recent Red War with Earth. Tell me, what is your goal here in the Sol system?
We came to your system as conquerors, Mr. Calorando. While that was not under my rule, it is a banner I would have gladly waved.
And yet you extended the offer of a truce with Earth.
The Cabal say there is no road through war. Your direction must change with circumstance.
Ah, you're referring to the recent destruction of your homeworld.
Torabottle was consumed by the Hive and the Witness. And so now my people fight for survival in addition
I'll just
to
wait
glory.
here.
My sympathies. All of Neomuna knows what it is to lose a homeworld.
I do not place much value in your sympathies, Mr. Calorando. They were of little value to Earth.
Yeah, I didn't want to interrupt that dialogue too much because I was trying to pay attention, but 'cause I keep forgetting that this damn thing is even here. So I noticed that I did not find out until much later, and this was before I stopped playing the game for a small time. But I did not realize that a lot of the lore, like some of the extra lore that was actually interesting, was coming from those journalists, whatever you call that, the little journalists, little news report thingies. And sometimes those reports, the reports that come from that thing are not as interesting in my opinion. It didn't keep my interest that much the last time we were on stream, and we had like 3 or 4 of them to listen to that I missed. But the ones that actually show up that are really interesting are the ones that actually show up while you're fighting and doing patrols and stuff on Neomuna as a whole. And they're so easy to miss, it's ridiculous. Like, I actually found something very interesting. I forget what they were talking about some kind of, I don't know if they were talking about like some kind of plague or something that was like, that was referring to the townsfolk. And it was actually interesting, but then it got cut off because I got a patrol that I had to do at the time, and it cut the dialogue off, and I was pissed. I was like, come on, it finally got interesting. But yeah, I'm thinking this is where we gotta go. But I hate when, you guys already know I hate when games do that. I'm sure a lot of us do.
We honor relentless Rohan.
Oh, this was for Rohan's thing.
His sacrifice. More than a protector of Neomuna, he was a true cloud strider. He cut his years short so that the whole of humanity may thrive.
Yeah, you can't do Lee from Walking Dead like that, man.
Today we suffer, so tomorrow can live on.
I was happy to hear that the same actor was playing Rohan, and then this happened. I was like, well, that was short-lived. Not again! But yeah, there's actually quite a bit of little side lore things that you kind of have to find in the game, or that you got to read in the game. Thankfully, there's so many channels out there, Destiny lore channels, that do a really good job in explaining all these different things that you could possibly miss. Otherwise, I never would have known that that was happening in my game. So I wasn't doing a lot of free roaming initially in the beginning of the season, because the enemies were too damn tough for me to fight when I was under-leveled, bro.
Well, you found me. This is the day job.
Who the
Chief Archivist Quinn Lagari. Librarian to the stars. The sabotage thing is just a side gig. And I am grateful for all your skullduggery, by the way. My day job is a lot more filing.
Oh, there's
Anyway,
these guys
this
again.
is where I'd usually show you around, maybe buy you a drink, but I got an eensy-weensy crisis. Let me just... What? No! Do not core dump! Ah! Dumb machine!
Excuse me?
Okay. Why don't you take a look around while I get to a good stopping point?
Don't do what? Don't core dump? That is not what I thought she said. I thought she just... at first, all I heard was dump. I was like, excuse me? You're doing what?
They must have some.
I also did notice that this was like the same person freaking talking in the hologram. I was trying to like ignore it. Ignore the voice from that end so I can listen to the dang dialogue. I should have gotten much further away. It was a little distracting. Yeah, I guess we accept the mission from there, or... Hold on. For a second there, I realized that I actually started the unfinished business quest, so I'm starting to think that maybe this is the quest we were supposed to go to. So no matter what, I think we were supposed to come to this area. That's why I was confused earlier and thinking I was going to get lost. But yeah, this is the quest we were supposed to do this time. I'm still kind of questioning if I should just do both quests, but I don't know what I'll have time for today, so we'll just try this one first, unless they're not going to let us. There we go.
Okay, so, remember when you stopped Callus, saved the city, and looked good doing it? When the Witness made that connection after, it rebooted all our Cloud Arc security. Guess the Vex noticed because they busted in here and blew up 5 of my Memorial servers. The audacity, right? Each server is nano-constructed from a Cloud Strider's core drive and filled with all their logs and records. They're irreplaceable. It's not like the Vex to destroy so randomly. There's gotta be a connection, probably on those wrecked servers. But any data connecting these 5 Striders was in the servers they blew up. Long story short, your buddy Ghost has some sensors I've never seen before. So I thought maybe he could help me scrape the data. Just go take a look at those damaged memorials. See if you can pick up anything.
Okay. So let me see. I want to make sure I'm tracking all of them in case we can do, I know there was last season they gave us this one mission that kind of annoyed me at first. Because it gave me like 4 or 5 different quests at the same time, and I didn't realize until I think Tara was actually the one who reminded me that it was supposed to be done in the same area, and I almost got lost or something. Let me see. Oh, it's an audio tour. Okay, that's what they were mentioning. Restore another memorial. Oh, and that's how you get the winter bite. I think that's what I think I did see somebody using that at one point. Okay. See, I guess no matter what we do or whatever we start first, we're gonna have to go in that direction. So if I end up going back and forth between both of these quest lines, don't mind me. So I'm trying to follow all the markers, but they're all leading to the same spot. Oh, dud. Let me see. Let me just make sure they're all marked. It said visit Nimbus, so maybe I'm not quite in the right spot for the other quest, but that's fine.
Welcome, Neomuna, to the Hall of Heroes, where history lives on in you. The Earth author Peter S. Beagle once wrote, "There is no immortality but a tree's love. No one dies so long as they are remembered." So join me, City Archivist Quinn Ligari, as we learn about the great heroes who have made our impossible city a reality.
Oh, great. So we're basically gonna get a tour of this now. I was kind of hoping for a little action. Hold up. Oh, am I over here going the wrong way already? That's not shocking. I personally felt like it was telling me to go that way, but we'll see about this first.
I'm Quinn Ligari, City Archivist.
Oh, okay, there it is.
It's my job to keep the past alive and help shape the future. With so much history lost to the first collapse, preserving humanity's knowledge is one of Neomuna's highest priorities. If we do not know who we have been, can we truly decide who we shall become? I hate those things. They made me re-record all my originals. Apparently, my take on history can be too sarcastic.
I was about to say, how many of these did they say that they had? I kind of wish that they made it a little bit louder. I almost couldn't hear that second one.
Affinity, awareness.
And I had the music down quite a bit.
Cloud Strider ideals. They are the soul of Neomuna. Each of the memorials filling this room is a server dedicated to the life of a fallen hero, made from their own augmented systems. Every communication and journal detailing their noble sacrifice is available not only for future Cloud Striders to study, but you as well. The truest way to honor our city's champions is by using their experience to improve ourselves.
Yeah, see, you don't want me coming to like a museum or anything that's really boring or something like that. You don't want me to be that person, because I will be the one just over here snacking on something. It's like, so, how much longer? Oh, I'm done.
Here in the
like science though, but history and stuff, didn't really care for it.
This sacred space honors both the beauty and the grief in a hero's passing. Since lockdown, so much of our city lived vicariously through our champion, and so we feel his loss more keenly. Every Cloud Strider embraces mortality, but in the lives they save and deeds recounted, they are timeless.
Yeah, and believe it or not, guys, I don't remember the exact like facts or anything like that about the Cloud Striders, but I still learned a lot more from looking at the from checking out some of those different like YouTube channels and stuff where they're specifically talking about all the written lore, all the when they talk about everything in chronological order, things like that. Every time a new season comes out, we find out so much more stuff, and it's stuff that I kind of wish that Bungie would have just had as like the little. I mean, the voice, the audio things are fine every so often. I'd rather have the audio things than to actually have to read everything. But there's some stuff that they do have you read that if you're like me and you never read those little notes and stuff, like when you get a new weapon, for example, like a new exotic, and they got like the little side content that nobody reads anymore, then you're just gonna miss something crucial about the story.
The seed of each plant.
I'm glad I watched those channels because I'd be missing out on all that.
All they are, from inception to fruit, is an echo of who came before.
Ah, here we go again.
The plants grown here in the Hall of Heroes are all reclaimed species, extinct on Earth and restored on Neomuna. They are memories of a lost homeworld, returned to life.
Am I the only one that kind of likes Neomuna a little bit? Like,
Our
a little bit of an empty place, but it feels like, I don't know about you guys, maybe you can tell me if you agree or not, but I do agree with some other people that I've heard in the past say that they felt like Neomuna is a very beautiful looking landscape, but it does not feel like it's lived in whatsoever, especially, and I agree, because quite literally all these people have like transferred their consciousness and stuff. It's like these little looking like holograms everywhere, making this place seem like a ghost town. And you only hear from them through these little audio things.
For a time. The water within rejoins the flow and continues on. Those loved ones who passed
Feels like Fallout 76 in the beginning.
forever shaping
Empty as
who we
fuck.
are and who we become.
And void of NPCs at times. It feels like that. I'll admit, guys, I actually considered going back and trying Fallout 76 again. I did try it like maybe a year or two ago, whenever they finally added the NPCs back during that big update. I do not know who decided it was a good idea to get rid of the NPCs in that game, because like that, it literally was a single player game at all that time. I don't know why they got rid of that, but I won't get into it. I know I've talked about it before, but long story short, I considered going back to that game, and when I did, for the first, like, I don't know, 30 minutes that I played it, because I only played about 30 minutes to an hour of it at the time, I delved right into it. It was actually very freaking good. I don't know why they didn't do that from the beginning.
Hall of Heroes are attracted to the powerful emotions of visitors just like you. Over
I would have to go back to that.
They have acclimated to their human neighbors. Cloud Striders routinely use emotional support pukas in training and therapy. They often select the friendliest chicks from those hatched right here, among their fallen predecessors.
Okay. About to say, how many of these little thingies are there? I thought they said there was like 5 of them.
The founders came to Neptune in fear, desperate to survive the collapse. The Traveler had left gardens on many planets and moons. But on
Maybe not.
Neptune, they found a harsh frontier of floating continents and dangerous storms. Compassion, cooperation, and innovation allowed them to survive, just as they now allow us all to flourish.
I will admit, though, this place is zen as fuck, though. Like, it's really zen. Almost all the locations I've been to and stuff, they're all, like, relaxing and crap.
Maelstrom. She was one of the city's greatest military leaders. Ended the Cobalt occupation before she even became a Cloud Strider.
Okay, now they're talking about the people. Gotcha.
Everybody loves him now, but back when Blue Jay was just Conrad Jane, the whole city hated his guts. Did all kinds of illegal sim research.
I was about to say, like, dang, how many of these guys are there?
The Strider. She was the very first official Cloud Strider. Losing her records hurts the most. Stargazer. You probably wouldn't expect a mathematician to be a great Cloud Strider.
They picked some basic names.
Ray is kind of a nerd too.
Like some very what I would have considered not surprising kind of stage names for these people.
Siegebreaker. Telluride Magsy.
Maybe except for that one.
In the middle of the 20-year siege, and he ended it. But Vex captured his mentor, Puck. Magsy rescued Puck, but by then, the bots had stripped secrets from his brain. Old man couldn't handle the guilt. Took risks. Got hurt.
That's awful. And eerily similar to what Osiris went through. I wonder if Rohan learned how to counsel Osiris from...
Whoa, that almost scared me for a second. I wasn't expecting anything else to happen.
Strand, it's... What's happening?
You recreated the memorial. Nimbus said your strand power could make things, but I didn't think they meant like this.
Neither did we.
Well, glad we can be of use somehow.
Neomuna's emotional connection to their heroes is strong enough to anchor this strand creation permanently.
I've read some academic studies on veil transcription of the collective unconscious. I bet if I put you in cryo, I could...
Quinn, maybe we should focus on the Vex for now. Why they attacked and if they're coming back.
Yeah, I guess you're probably more useful not frozen. Right now. Let's see if we can figure out why the Vex broke in.
This voice actor for some reason sounds familiar. Like I feel like we've heard her in something else before, but I can't put my finger on it. I don't know if anybody else thinks so. Just like how I thought that Rohan's voice sounded familiar, and then I found out from my brother there's the same actor who plays Leon Walking Dead, and I was like, oh, okay, sweet.
He labeled the Exodus Indigo, our colony ship.
All right, so let me see. This allow the same dialogue as before. Let me see. Need you to restore Stargazer's records. All you need to do is sort of vibe with Stargazer. What the heck, just vibe? City's most famous explorer. Let me see. Short version is you must have tapped into some kind of connection with Siegebreaker. Let me see. I'm just gonna skim through a little bit of this. Try and get the gist of it. Stargazer is the best place to start. Look for the same connection. So I'm guessing they're basically just wanting us to put these things back together again. Let me see. For a second there, I actually forgot about the whole lore behind the Cloud Arc and all that. I know that was in the beginning of the, they started talking about it towards the middle of the campaign. But it's been a bit since we played it. Let me see. Okay.
Built a data crawler app to scour Siegebreaker's database for mentions of the other 4 Cloud Striders targeted in that Vex attack. He references Stargazer and some kind of secret number crunching algorithm. No context. So I need you to restore Stargazer's records. All you need to do is sort of vibe with Stargazer.
Yeah, she ended up saying it all again anyway. Okay, or at least that main part. Okay. Oh, we gotta go to the terminal overload activities. Oh, great. I will admit that actually is one of the only activities that I was able to do in Neomuna a while back. I kind of did it for XP initially because I found out that was how we would get some of the seasonal weapons through that, but I'm assuming what they wanted me to do initially was to get to this point in the story, and I would have had the would have gotten those little keys or whatever they were requiring. I think I only opened it like once or twice in the whole season by now. All right, so loot the terminal overload. Reward chest at the end of the activity. Okay, so thankfully for me, I did notice that when I tried that either earlier this morning or last night, whenever the last time I was on. I think that one thing that happened more recently that I did not... Oh, actually, I'm going the wrong way. We're going back. We're going back the other way. I think it was over... Oh, I keep forgetting they keep changing. I think they changed the location of the activity. That's why I was like, where the hell? I don't think it's usually there, but I could be wrong. But let me actually just double check to make sure that I don't have to walk over to it. Hopefully I can just do it this way. That's much easier. It basically makes it so I can guarantee that I'll get into that activity with a bunch of randoms across the server. And that was the one thing that was different than when the game when I first started doing those activities. I noticed that now I'm able to literally jump into a game with a bunch of people who have already been doing the activity, and it might save us some time if we actually get in there right as they're at the boss, or as they're at their boss. That would be really cool, actually. And then we can just skip it, because I already did enough of the damn overload things on my own. But at least the prize is usually worth it at the end, even though they're only going to give me powerful gear this time. Alright, so yeah, I'm just going to safely assume that we can just go and do that same thing. It's definitely easier to find the place if you do it this way. I'm always over here thinking the game is going to do like it did many seasons ago when we went through a whole list of, trying to go through a whole list of different quests and challenges that we had to do to complete the quest. It took like maybe 30 minutes. 30 minutes or so. I just remember it being like a really long time. The next thing I know, they're like, oh no, you're supposed to do it this way. Okay, of course they made it so I had to start the whole thing over. And we only got one person here so far. I think some other people can come by and help. Let me actually switch weapons. This is not what I wanted for this mission. There we go. But yeah, all the other times I started these quests and everything, they were already like at least halfway through their missions at the time. But now, of course, I gotta start from the beginning this time. It's like, oh, I thought I could do a finisher. These guys are still taking some serious damage, I'll tell you. What? Oh, wait a minute. No. Okay, good. Somebody else did spawn. I was about to say, I'm not gonna be able to handle these guys by myself. Ow! Thankfully, I did level myself up a fair enough of an amount, and upgraded my strand. I think the last time we were on stream, I literally had just started with the strand. I had just beaten the campaign at the time. So now I'm actually getting the little meditation things all the time. Upgraded it a fair amount. I don't remember exactly what I added. I don't remember exactly what I had added to the to my character. I think I got the little worm-looking bitches, whatever you call those things. That would sometimes go and take out enemies. They'll like come out of the dead one's body, whichever one I killed, and then go towards the other ones. And something else, but I never remember the name of the abilities, so I can only describe it. Let me just double check real quick. I'm kind of curious now. What did I have on it? Let me go back. Okay, yeah. And actually, now that I think about it, I think this is the only two that are available, no? Yeah, they're the only two available. Eventually, they're probably gonna give us more. Like maybe next season they'll give us extra little aspects that we can use. I know the fragments I did use quite a bit. For those that are curious, these are the ones I'm using. And I believe I said I was gonna keep these because I didn't really find the other ones interesting. I never like using the ones that just give you a debuff. I don't really know who would, unless it truly unless they got a really, really high like strength already, or something, or discipline. Depending on what class you're playing. I gotta go all out on agility normally. Okay. But yeah, I love using the strand. Just to make this activity go a little bit quicker, because I did play this one a lot when I was playing by myself earlier. I had a bunch of challenges I had to do. Weekly challenges. That was probably a bad idea. But I did it anyway. So I kind of just want to cut through. Obviously, the more people we have, the better. And unfortunately, there's no randoms doing it right now. Which is crazy, too, because I'm pretty sure that back when I played this initially, earlier today, it was like earlier in the morning. It was a little bit earlier in the morning. Maybe, I don't know, maybe like, I don't think I stayed on past like 9 o'clock. It was an off day. So I was like, yeah, I think I'll just go ahead and try to play a little bit in the morning since I'm not going to be able to play during the day. These days, I'm more likely to still play during the night. Okay, yeah, I was about to say, I probably should have backed off. For a second there, I was forgetting what the challenge was. Let me go back to where, oh, here's my guy. About to say, where's the one guy that I saw that was here? I'd say whatever challenges I get done in the meantime, so be it. I'm not really gonna go for them as much. I'm just gonna, we have to go over here. Forgot about the dang requirements for getting this done. But yeah, I really got used to using the, I stopped using this gun, Quicksilver Storm, for quite a bit. Because of all the challenges I had to do with other weapons. But this is definitely going to be a favorite of mine. I like using the little grenade launcher. I still want to get the catalyst. I don't remember if I, how close I was to getting it. Or if I was even close at all. Every time I throw that thing at these guys, and they never want to die. Only when I'm doing strikes and shit. Okay. I just realized too that these things finally became available to me, but the teammate was nowhere to be found. I keep visualizing like as if I'm playing in a squad, because usually I'm playing in a squad whenever I play this game. Or a lot of times, at least whenever I'm on stream, I usually have like at least one person that plays with me, like my brother. And usually I'm usually the one trying to clear out some of the ads. Oh wait, nope. Do we have another one of these things we're supposed to? Oh, right, these guys. I need to use this. I forgot about these guys. And so I usually don't even end up doing these. Because the game will quite literally make me like start over. Or it usually won't have me start over. Come on, no! I finally picked it up. That one dude must not be playing. Either that or he's just in his menu. Changing some stuff. So I thought I saw him move like every so often and then he just stops. Every freaking time. Come on, I just gotta stay alive just long enough so I can freaking use this thing. That's gonna really suck if I can't get this mission done just because I don't have the randoms aren't spawning at this hour. Okay, good. He's back. I'm about to say where we gotta go. I keep forgetting that they always have like the timer and stuff too, so I really can't stand the fact that that they do make it timed. Maybe if we have more people, maybe. We can easily get those things done in a certain amount of time, usually. We got like 3 or 4 people. Are they gonna start the timer over? I was about to say. Definitely got here in time. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need more teammates, more randoms to join in. But again, I did notice that a lot of randoms will usually join, or at least start helping us out once we get closer to the end. But obviously, it's just extra XP for everybody. They'll count it as if they helped from the beginning. Oh, we just have to defeat them. I was looking for a challenge of sorts. Oh my gosh, let me use it, please. Right, so let me not bite off more than I can chew with those, whatchamacallits over there. Oh, of course I missed. At least if I die, I can just get myself up quick. As long as the timer don't run out. Don't you do it. He was about to. Okay. Okay. Just trying to get my dang LMG out, bro. I just hate when they launch themselves at you. That wasn't even the main guy I was supposed to kill. Oh well. Hey, I will not complain. I will not complain about getting more of the little strand thingies. You know what? I keep forgetting they keep dropping heavy ammo at a pretty good rate to the point to where I probably should just go ahead and just kill most of these guys with it. And then use my ult. I'm so used to hoarding it for the strikes. Or raids and shit.
The Quakebakers changed hands again.
Even though I hadn't done one in a while. Hope I grabbed that, because it looked like I didn't. I did kind of waste it, but we won't talk about it. Okay, hello. I didn't realize how many were here. Excuse me. Bro, I was hoping I was gonna land a little closer. Nope. Please don't. I'm just trying to stay alive as long as I can, because I think there's somebody that's behind me that's a teammate, potentially. Maybe not. I thought I saw the little... I thought I saw a name. Okay, there he is. I was about to say. I was like, I know my eyesight ain't that great, but... Come on now. I know I saw somebody. I know I'm not just seeing things. I know I may get lost a lot too in the game sometimes. But come on now. There we go. Now we can destroy the nodes. So yeah, we basically have to get to the end. All these little dang challenges, man. Go back to this guy again. Won't waste time killing the ads as much this time. Oh, please stop. I was hoping my teammate was gonna come and help out a little bit. Okay, I'm about to say, because I dropped two of those things for him. And one for each of us. Now let's not die. See, he keeps on going AFK for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know if he's actually, you know what? He's probably doing challenges right now. I feel like this is not a good time to really be doing challenges, mostly because I need help with the dang fishing. This is kind of a hard activity to be doing the dang challenges on, unless you actually see, I'm not like that. I won't just start doing challenges all the time. I will usually try to do it whenever I can, but if I notice that we don't have enough people to even really be surviving, really, or guarantee our survival, and we're being timed, then yeah, I'm not gonna waste the freaking time. Come on, stop. Oh, please stop. No, no. I just wanna break the damn thing. Please, dang it. I saw it coming. We only got so much time left, man. See, he keeps coming back and forth. You guys will have to excuse me for a second. After we finish this particular event, I gotta check something. After this. Where's the guys? I was about to say. These guys are weak. Excuse me. Alright, he's just gonna have the zoomies right past that. Come on, stick drift, don't do this to me now, please. Stick drift, stop. I was about to say, I realized I could have also taken these guys out with this, but I did not want to risk it. Oh no, and we gotta defeat the guy at the same time before the timer runs out? Bro, come on. Tell me the randoms got this. Oh! Hi! He's a lot taller than I expected. I've gone up against this guy many times, but I'm usually not right next to him doing this crap. Okay. Probably a bad idea, but I'm doing it anyway. I thought I could dodge out the way, but I didn't. Come on, teammates! Oh, we're not gonna make it anyway. bro. Tell me we don't have to start the whole thing all over. Because I think in the past, the timer went out, but we had to start, like... We had to start the one mission over, but the whole thing didn't just end. Okay, yeah, I think we just had to, like, do it again or something. But we have to do it in a different area. Or something. Either that or they changed... Oh, they changed the activity, I guess. Never mind. Something along the lines of that. And now we're back to this guy. I hope it's technically not starting it all over again, because that would suck. I don't know what this random's doing. The random acting like he don't want... Like, he keeps coming back, but come on, bro.
Loose when lockdown started.
I need some help.
Anyway,
I gotta at least do a patrol while I'm at it.
did regrettable things thanks to Deseret.
Oh, it's just this guy.
A few crates of bolts.
Wait, is there...
They were haunted.
Where's the thingy?
Now I need more.
These guys. I'm gonna die a lot, bro. Just when I start, like, getting used to it. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I thought I reloaded already. Yeah, this guy would be a little bit easier to shoot. I gotta worry about the ads behind me. I love the instant reload. Even though I lose my dodge. No, you don't, bitch. I don't have enough to dodge again yet. Nope. Oh, for a second there, I thought we had another teammate that was gonna help, that was helping us out just now. But no, it's the same. See, I think, yeah, this guy definitely, he's definitely just hoping to take advantage of the XP and open the chest and stuff. But he's not actually really helping all that much because he's not going for the boss whatsoever. He's quite literally, every time I look at him, he's either paused and paused at the menu, or he's quite literally just going up against the ads. Only ads! Like, all you gotta do is put a few shots in or something, then we can get don't you want to get through this quick? I know I do. Alright, I had a feeling he was gonna get his shield back too. See, if he had just shot him, we could have gotten it done in one swoop. Oh, almost scared the crap out of me. I did get my ult though. Alright, come on. Where's the next guy? What is this now? It says to go right here, but I'm like, the fuck? Oh, we can actually just take out a shield. I didn't realize. Fuck it, I'm just gonna use it. Might have been a bad idea, but I'm gonna do it. Cause I don't trust that the random is gone again, so get in the corner, doing his challenges. I was hoping he would come help. Now we gotta deal with the big boy again. Gotta deal with Big Brutus over here. I say almost every time that we went up against this guy, it is doable with one person, but as you can see, it's quite literally would take me a while. Oh, hi! Stop! 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 Yeah, see, okay. I know I should have known that was gonna happen, but good golly. I'm just gonna grab this. I need heavy. I'm doing this by myself. The random left me again, Tara. He left me again.
Some sketchy type.
He's over there. He keeps pausing his menu. He's over there doing his challenges. He needs kills, I guess.
But for now, I'd rather get my parts from
I was like just sitting here in my mind, just pleading with him to come and help. Ah! Oh damn! I just realized they didn't put a timer on me. I think this time. At least I don't think they did. They did in the beginning. That's why I was nervous. I failed one of my missions. Oh hey, Biz, how's it going, man? It's good to see you as well. Oh. Well, as I was saying, it's good to see you as well. Oh, I'm done. I'm about to lose my voice with how much I've been yelling at these dang enemies, man. Okay, okay. All right. Yeah, it's a good thing I'm not timed because this definitely would take way too long for me. All this just so just so I could get past that other mission. I finally started doing that mission for Quinn. I don't know her last name, and I'm not gonna pronounce it because I might butcher it. But yeah, it's gonna be a short stream. I'll probably get back on tomorrow, especially now that I know why I was having my software issues earlier, and I fixed it. As you know, there's one other issue involving my software I did not fix, but the one that I actually did fix involved allowing us to get online, so I won't complain about that. The other thing can just wait for now. Oh, by the way, guys, one of the things that I meant to say earlier, I think I did say it in the Discord earlier today about how we were going to be doing the Streamloots giveaways again starting on Friday. I put them on pause, obviously, because we were not online. So for some of you guys, because I think Sonic especially, Sonic had some free entry cards that he used back in at the end of March. And at the time, we were streaming, in April, we were streaming Far Cry 6. And then we had to take a small hiatus from that game, which thankfully I'll be able to get back into within the next couple of days. Definitely by this weekend, I want to start grinding it a little bit more because I was playing it a little bit casually, getting used to the game. That way, allowing myself to do some of the guerrilla stuff, whatever it was called, that you guys saw me do the last time. You can order the guerrillas or whatever, your soldiers or whatnot, to go and do stuff in real time. So whenever I went to work or whatever, for example, I would make sure that before I left, I set them up so they went and did a bunch of shit while I was gone. So I earned a lot of materials in that game. Sorry about that. Twitch tried to trick you into changing mod settings. You set it back. Oh yeah, no worries, Biz. Whatever showed up, I didn't see it. My settings are a little bit different now, so I can see both YouTube and Twitch chat, so I didn't exactly see it. I was hoping, I just now realized too that they weren't showing me the mod settings and stuff. Unfortunately. But no, it's all good. I just now seen it. I think that happened to Sonic at one point too. The last time I was on, I think. So yeah, you're not the only one. But yeah, we'll see you in a bit. Okay. Okay. I'll be honest, guys. I'm getting a little bit exhausted. I'm getting a little exhausted from just the constant fighting. I've been at it for like 20 minutes. Without the randoms, the random kept leaving me, so I was like, all right, I'll do it myself. But I am getting a lot of those other thingies though, so I can't complain. Can't complain about much. By the way, why isn't this guy just okay? Oh right, I didn't see that. I saw the other one. That would have been nice to have noticed ahead of time when I had my when I had my ult up. I wasn't looking. Oh! I wasn't paying attention. That was my own fault. Yeah, this is ridiculous. Okay. And every single time that I did this challenge, or every time I did the overload activities in the past, especially this morning, early in the morning, I did this shit. And there was still at least 3 other people playing with me. Like almost every match that I did, there was some other person there. Of course, I got on stream, and now the game didn't give me anybody. I was like, damn it, game. It's all good, though. I still like this game. Just the usual struggle busting it, trying to get past the enemies, bro. Honestly, I thought that once I finally got to 1800 power level, that these guys were gonna stop having the sword icon over their heads. Usually that means they're still, like, meant to be a lot stronger than me. I never play the campaigns or anything on Legendary. So of course I didn't get the extra loot and stuff early for it. Oh, come on! Oh, come on! Did all of that miss? All right. And these guys are gonna just keep plowing me into the ground. Heh. Hey, as long as they don't give me a timer anymore, I'm good. Because this is gonna be tough with one. Sorry, tough without one. Excuse me, miss? Okay. And I'm surprised that I quite literally, like, you're telling me that this game this is a globally, there's not a single other person doing this mission? Or not this mission, but doing this activity today? Like I said earlier, there was a lot of people doing it. That's why I was like grinding them so much. I probably should have backed out the moment that I realized there was only one person playing, but I thought they were gonna help with the boss, so I stayed. It's all good though. We'll make it. I hope. We're gonna need that Giggle Squad. Good luck. It's been a hot minute, Destiny. Be nice to us. Ow. I like how I'm just looking at, we were just looking at his crotch the whole time. What the heck? See, I'm just gonna try to get him from afar at this point. The only reason I didn't do that before was because these guys are just gonna keep launching themselves at me anyway. Now I'm gonna start running out of stuff, and then his shield's gonna go off again. Yep, there it goes. Just as I said it. Oh, please break, thank you. I'm trying to get out of here. I don't have any grenades either, so I couldn't just take that out right away. I gotta jump so much just to avoid these guys' fire. Up, excuse me. Oh, one of those bitches. Oh, shit. Oh, you know what, guys? I just realized this might be the last part, too. I hope that this is the last part. Yeah, see, these things. I forget to shoot those all the time. One more. So this must be the last part, and if it is, I'll be happy, because even if it did take us a while to get to this point, or to finish this last part, and I'm glad that means that all hell did not just completely break loose on us there. We'll actually be able to salvage this, and hopefully get to the chest at the end. They told me to get to the chest at the end, but to be honest, I don't even remember if I have a key for it. I don't even remember what to do to get the keys, so I hope I got one. I opened it fairly recently, so I hope I wasn't supposed to do something else before that, because the mission told me to just immediately come over here, so I was like, alright, I'm guessing that's what I'm supposed to do. If that's not what I'm supposed to do, they should have told me that. Oh, please. Why are you just hovering? Please, 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 please. Please stop. What? That was bull. I did not want to end up in the sky like that the way that I did. I kept waiting for my little toesers to just hit the ground. And it didn't happen. Please, I only got so much left. Oh my goodness, there's just too many of these guys. I really don't want to be bothered with these guys. I know more of them are gonna spawn. I'm thinking, like, what's the point? Might as well hide back here, damn it. Let them launch at me again. This'll take them a little bit of time to get here. Please! That's the last of it. No! Oh, right, I'm about to use it too. A Pop-Tart is near? About to say Pop-Tart is probably gonna be over here trying to finish this fight. Now that we're literally on like the last little bit. He's immune! How? Excuse me? I'm about to say it must be the other guys. Yeah, Pop-Tart's coming to help at the last second. Oh my goodness, I wish you had arrived a lot sooner. But hey, at least we can say that person was able to actually get something from it. I'm not gonna be that gal who just like isn't happy for the other person. Oh no. Wait, defeat the Hydra. Obtain a high security code. See, I thought they said we were supposed to open this chest. I really hope that it looked like this other quest did progress though, didn't it? Okay, good. It did progress. I was about to say, because I remember them saying we needed something very specific to get the or do something specific to get that key, and I already knew I didn't have one. Defeat the Vex Hydra. A terminal to obtain a high security code. Okay. Yeah, let me just take a break from that for a second. Good gosh. I'm not gonna lie, my eyes were like probably a hop and a skip away from burning with how long I was staring at that dude. Oh, I'm done, man. That was what, like 20 minutes? Non-stop? And that's just a guess. Alright, let's get the heck out of here now. I'm ready to leave this place. That is crazy. I'm still just dumbfounded by the fact that the, I went and did that event so many times earlier. I probably did like, what, at least 4 or 5 times? Early in the morning when a lot of people in my area are usually not even on the game yet. Or super into the night around that time. I would say between like 4 a.m. and like, or maybe 3 a.m. and, like 8 a.m. I usually wouldn't see anybody on. Back when I was actually late night gaming all the time. Like this. I would always struggle to find people. But not this early. This is early for me.
Civil News. This is Jisoo Colorado coming to you live.
Oh wait, let's stop for a sec so we can listen to this before they cut us off again.
Mr. Ghost, can you hear me?
Let's touch grass for a
Hello?
sec.
Who is this?
I'm Jisoo Colorado. Can you tell us more about your relationship with your guardian? What role do you play in defense operations?
You're that news reporter. How did you access this channel?
Do you consider yourself a representative of the Vanguard or the Traveler itself?
Oh, interviewing our ghosts?
I don't. Please talk to Osiris. I suppose if we're
Let's
going
hung
to
up on
keep
him.
saving the world over and over, we'll need to get used to talking to the press. Eventually.
I'm done. I mean, if I'm being honest, I was kind of hoping to hear what he had to say for once. I don't know, but all right, done touching grass. Let's go. I don't know why when I first got that with the bright dust and everything, one of those prior during one of the weekly resets, I was like, bro, that's actually kind of hilarious. So now when somebody says go touch grass, I can just freaking just be like, all right, I am touching it right now, and I'm about to die while doing it. Ain't that nice? Oh, done, bro. But yeah, guys, I'll probably go on a very small intermission once we finally get to this next spot here, depending on how long it takes to get there, or what we have to do to get there. Because I'm trying to just bypass them. If I had Void on right now, I probably could have done it. Oh, hello! I did not know we were supposed to fight! I thought they said go to a terminal. I was waiting to find that terminal and just go past everybody for once. But alright, never mind. We're doing this. It's alright, we're strong enough. Kind of hesitated when I said that, but you know, we won't talk about it. I already know eventually we will definitely have... Okay, I'm not going to use the ult because I'm probably going to die right now. Hold up. Somebody else behind me, too. That was shooting me. Come here, bitch. Oh, hold up. I can't take... Yeah, I just wanted to wait until I respawn to use my ult, because I don't want to take a chance in them doing what they did last time and kill me after I just used it like 3 seconds before. Not gonna do it. Might as well get my grenades prepped as well, going up against that guy. Yep, got all 3 of them right away. Alright, now do it. That's a lot of damage, but he's also killing me. Okay, I'm glad that worked. It looked at first like as if I was not gonna hit that other dude. I'm done. I was a little scared there. I was just focusing on killing him. But yeah, let me just double check. What did that say? I don't think we're tracking that mission. That's why I don't see it. Oh, no, we are. Obtain a terminal overload key by completing public events, looting chests, or completing patrols. Bro, if I had known that that's how I was getting it, I would have done that ages ago. If that's the case, I feel like we should have gotten it during the... Because technically that activity counts as a public event, I'm pretty sure. It's just a very, you know, very lengthy one. So I'm kind of surprised. Kind of surprised that they are just now telling us this. Well, the more we know, though. But again, I'm kind of concerned about that because that means I'll have to go through the activity again. And I don't know if I really want to do that. So I got the Defiant keys. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't have what they're asking for. Okay. It would have been nicer, though, if they actually said, okay, specifically go do this mission, and then you'll get one, instead of just saying, oh, yeah, eventually you'll get it. Because literally just saying complete public events and looting chests and stuff, that's gonna, sometimes that would take a bit. So let me see. Maybe I can at least spawn myself, hopefully, to a better, more populated area, maybe. That'd be great. And actually, I might as well go into orbit now, because I did select the other activity initially. And I'm assuming if I go to one of the other spots, maybe I'll see other people there, but I kind of just want to start the instance, or not instance, the instance, and refresh it, just to make sure that there's actually people in it. Like, for real. Similar, like, pretty much what happens anytime I play any kind of MMO. I haven't played an MMO other than this game. I keep forgetting they count this game as, like, being a looter shooter slash MMO. That's why there's so much shit to do in it. Even though I don't consider Destiny an MMO, I consider, like, Elder Scrolls Online or Fallout 76 to be one. That's about it. Maybe Final Fantasy 14 even. World of Warcraft. Those are some big ones. Been around for over a decade for some of them. Let me see. See, I guess I'll give it a try. Or whatever. Actually, you know what? I think I'm actually gonna pause this one mission. I could definitely find this eventually. Especially if I play the game casually tomorrow before I get online to stream. I could definitely get this later. I definitely could. These other quests over here that we have would definitely help us progress. These would definitely help us progress. I don't remember, I think it's the Retribution quest right here that was actually supposed to be the mission that we got from Crow. This is what I was trying to do ages ago, but I kind of got lost and I started doing the Stargazer. I kind of wanted to see where it was going to lead at first because it was a little interesting in the beginning when they were talking about all the different Cloud Striders and stuff. But I think we'll just go back to this because this is an actual mission where we know exactly where we're going. The other thing is going to be something that kind of just happens, like could potentially happen off stream. So I probably won't even worry about that. Like, I don't want to do that other activity again and risk doing it alone for like 30 minutes. For real. And hey, Dirty, how's it going, man? How have you been? Let me see. With Queen Mara's power, you're able to traverse an ascendant plane. We know all this already. Oh, Mithrax, Devrim, and Crow will join you in your assault. Okay. Oh, it's right next to the farm. Alright, so yeah, I almost, just that quick, I almost forgot that I said I was going to take a smaller intermission. I gotta get up and stretch for a sec, guys. Because like I said earlier, I was kind of sitting at my desk for like 3 hours trying to fix my software earlier. So we can actually be able to get on and see what was going on with my computer at the time. So technically, I've been sitting here a lot longer than we actually been on stream for. So let me see. The most I'll probably do is go grab a drink. Let me just check one more thing before I do that. I'll only be gone for like a couple minutes though. Quick bathroom break. Let me see. Also, by the way, I did not play enough of the game to where I was able to get past rank 6. I got so close. All I have to do is get to level 1800, which I thought I was. Yeah, it says I'm 1808. But I'm guessing what they actually mean is they want for all my weapons and armor to be at 1800, and then they would give it to me. I was curious as to what the other challenges were going to involve. I think I already did some of these other challenges, so I can rank up even higher. All I need is to just rank up a little bit higher, light level wise, to get past it. But then I realized that I think they reset it. They said they were going to be resetting that shit every season, which is kind of weird in my opinion. I'd rather it just be a permanent thing. Allow everybody to actually be able to say that they're, you know, the highest rank. I've seen some level 11s. That one dude was level 11 too. The guy that wasn't helping us with that fight earlier. Let me just check again real quick. Yeah, so I got at least 2 of these done already, based on what I'm looking at. But they don't tell you what you're supposed to do, unfortunately. Oh no, well, I already know my ass is not gonna get through this. Because it says challenge yourself. It does give us a hint as to what we're gonna have to do. It says challenge yourself by facing the strongest combatants in the solar system found in Nightfall's raids, dungeons, and more. When it comes to those raids, bro, I cannot. I cannot. Not until we get that LFG feature. Like when it comes to playing with randoms, at least. Of course, I can always ask friends to play and stuff like that and join some of their groups. But in regards to playing with randoms, because 90% of the time I play this game as a solo player, playing with the randoms is not going to be fun unless you actually get that LFG feature in the game. It's so upsetting that they did not add that when the game first launched. When Lightfall first launched, that is. They should have added that. But they said they're going to add it later this year, so we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll actually consider trying another raid on stream again after that. We'd have to see. But yeah, I'll be right back, guys. Like I said, I'm only going to be gone for about a couple minutes. Quick bathroom break. I'm going to grab a drink while I'm up there. And then we'll continue. I may not have as much time to really be on, because like I said, this is going to be a little bit of a short stream. My initial... You guys already know, usually I'll be on stream for about, like, on average, about 3 to 4 hours. Yeah, I would say, yeah, never mind. I would say on average about 3 hours. But I was only planning on being on for about 2 today, because we were already getting on a little bit late, and I still got to fix some of the software issues I was having from before. So hopefully we won't have them again tomorrow when we actually play more Far Cry and everything. But let me see. But yeah, I'm probably going to double check something else as well when I get back. But like I said, I'll let you guys know, or you guys will definitely know once I'm back. If I end up taking a little longer, I'm just going to put on the intermission for now. Because even earlier when I tried to put on intermission, I was questioning if it was even going to work. My software was so fucked up. Guess we'll find out in a second. But yeah, BRB, guys. Be back in a sec. All right, guys, we are back. Appreciate your patience, by the way. I had a feeling I was gonna take a little bit longer. Decided to say hello to Bazy on the way over. Let me just check something really fast. Okay, now we're good to go. But yeah, like I said earlier, though, guys, we're going to be... I'll probably go into more detail about how our schedules are going to be in regards to the streams versus how it's going to be on the YouTube channel and stuff like that. For those that actually don't know or might have forgotten, we are actually streaming on 2 platforms now. We stream on both YouTube Gaming. Well, whenever we're actually streaming, obviously, we're on the YouTube Gaming side of things, as well as Twitch. And we also started posting full videos, both full videos and some shorts here and there, but there's some that we haven't posted quite yet. We're primarily doing that so we can have like different types of content that can get released over the course of a week. And I guess to be more specific, I'm still trying to decide as to how often I want to do the streams, because we used to do the streams like pretty much Monday through Saturday, but especially with how my schedule's been lately, it's been kind of like making things a little bit more difficult in regards to the streaming side of things. So what I might actually do, like I said, I'll go into more detail about it later on, but I want to make sure I didn't forget talking about it on the first day back. But yeah, long story short, the way that I'm kind of trying to go through things is, if we do anything at all, I would say the streams are going to probably still be one of the more consistent things that are going to be happening. But what I might honestly do is there might come a time where I may actually choose to kind of spread them out a little bit. So for example, I still consider the streaming or the recordings and stuff that we have for the streams, I usually keep them on the channel. And for those that go on the YouTube channel under the same name, it usually will separate everything into sections. So you got the fully edited videos that we had in one section, the recorded live streams in another section, and then you got the shorts or whatnot. Basically, the best way I can explain it in short is I think we're still going to have it set up so we could potentially have about 3 videos or 3 different videos that we can post over the course of a week. Thankfully on YouTube you can actually schedule to have those upload, which is very helpful. That previous week when I uploaded, I actually kept forgetting that it got scheduled. I thought I forgot to post, but then I realized, I was like, oh wait, never mind, it scheduled itself. I scheduled it to post on its own. So it's definitely very helpful, and I'm definitely going to be utilizing that a lot for the regular videos. But in regards to the streaming schedule, I still kind of like streaming late at night, because obviously that's quite literally that's usually around the time that I'm actually able to play for the most part. You may still see me on occasion, especially if it's like a day off or something like that on the weekends. But for the most part, I'm usually gone during certain times of the day, normally, on a normal day. So I think that we're probably still going to kind of stick to the late night streams and possibly have the same time. Usually we would stream between like 10 p.m. and... what did I make it? Yeah, it was between 10 p.m. and 1 a.m. is usually around the time that we would be streaming. But there might be some days where I'm obviously not going to be able to go past like 12. Like today I wasn't even going to go past 12. Until I quite literally realized that I got on late because of the software issues and all that. But long story short, I just wanted to let you guys know. I'll literally be talking in more detail about it once I kind of decide how I want to go about it. Because like I said, I do know for a fact that I want to upload more. I want to actually be able to upload more content, because it actually takes me... sometimes it can take me a little bit less time to make some of the videos. Like on the weekends when I'm off, I usually will choose to edit during those times. And then we'll try to set everything up so that it's scheduled to post. For example, it may be like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then that's all that we post for the week. So I'm hoping that we can be able to keep that going, but I also would like to keep the streams going, so I'll probably have to figure out what I'm going to do in regards to how often we'll be streaming, like actually streaming. Because there's some games that I might even record and still have like posted on the channel, or on the YouTube channel, that will be like pre-recorded and all that. But I may not stream some of those games. I definitely want to get through more content. That's for sure. More content overall. Which, speaking of which, let me actually Double check where I said we were going. I think we have to go back to the helm? Oh no, right, we went to that one mission. So it should be over here somewhere. Where was it? Is that the EDZ? Here we go. But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know. And again, I'll go into more. I'll post in the Discord, and I'll mention it live as well tomorrow as to what time frames I can say that we'll be streaming.
Guardian, with your light and the power which I have imbued, you have grasped the Ascendant Plane in total and may traverse it at will. We are poised for a victory. It is time to strike. The Shadow Legion flagship is a stain on your sky. Destroy it, and find joy in its destruction.
Alright, we shall. Don't mind me, I got hungry.
We will travel the Ascendant Plane by Marakel's
Don't
grace
mind me.
and aid you in your attack.
Oh my goodness, Biz.
We'll follow your lead. Get inside that ship and we'll all
He
take
said
it
I'm
down
clean and
together.
smelling fresh.
Never fear, Guardian. We'll be your support as you find a path to the ship's engine.
Alright, for a second there, I was
Go.
like, I sound
Find
like they
your
were right over us.
retribution. Deliver justice as Queen's Guard.
Oh, trust me, Biz, I'm not really eating anything special. You probably wouldn't believe me if I told you, but in short, I was talking to Baezy when we went to the store one day. Went to the grocery store. And I was like, have you ever had I think we were going by the snack aisle, and I saw Twinkies were just sitting there on the rack. I was like, I haven't even seen a Twinkie in Lord knows how long. And then and I could have sworn he told me something along the lines of how he didn't remember having a Twinkie as a kid. I was like, well, you about to have one today. I'm like, you about to have one today. You can't tell me that crap. You can't tell me that you're a millennial and you never had a Twinkie. I'm done. So yeah, there was at least one left over that I found. So I just chomped on it real quick. Not the most nutritious snack, but a snack all the same.
In all my
Don't
years
judge me.
fighting back the Taken, I never thought I'd set foot in the Ascendant Plane.
Marakel's power is considerable, but it is not boundless. We must use this opportunity wisely.
That's right. We have our breach points. Make this count.
Find a way through that ship, Guardian. Crow, Mithrax, and I will bring down the Shadow Legion's commanders one by one.
I'm going to enjoy this.
Likewise. Mithrax?
I am ready to cut them down.
Oh, I'm done. You almost made me die on that.
And watch it fall from our sky.
Oh, that's funny. I read that. I read that and started choking almost immediately, bro. I'll tell you what, Biz, that is not how I want to go out. I don't want to go out choking on a Twinkie. I'm done. He said, I only read part of the sentence and I started laughing. He said, never had a Twinkie. He's like, what prison did he grow up in? Oh, done. Oh, shoot. I said, not even I think prisoners get Twinkies. I'm done. Yeah, I'd imagine not. That's funny. Now, we found out later on that he did have one, but he just didn't remember having one as a kid. Because I remember back in elementary school, we had like a little snack shop, and it would allow all the little kids to come home with their allowance or whatever. I know for me it was probably like I can go to school with like $5 and I can buy whatever I wanted from the student store, I think is what they called it, but it's more like a snack store, a little snack shack that was in the where we had PE and all that by the basketball courts. I remember, and it was only available obviously during like lunchtime, and then they would close it down. But you can get whatever. You can get like ramen, the little top ramen, the cup of noodle things that everybody used to eat. Oh my goodness, freaking almost everything. I love that school, man. Oh, done. That school was awesome. All the teachers were so nice. So we gotta destroy the beacons. But yeah, I basically remember going and grabbing the different snacks like that from the student store. I think that there was a few times where I even had like cereal for lunch. No lie. I remember being that little kid that just enjoyed the capability of being able to buy their own food, buy their own stuff. It made you feel like an adult. Until you actually become an adult and you're like, oh, this is no fun. This is no fun. Bills? What is that? Oh, yeah, this really ain't fun. Shoot. So where did you go to school? The Marriott? Oh, I'm done, man. That is too much. I'm not gonna lie though, it was a private school though. I enjoyed it. I do remember going, I think I went to like what, one, was it one? Yeah, I went to one school that was a private school and then I went to a public school after that. And I just remember thinking, damn, that's a big difference. It's like, the students didn't give a crap. I feel like the students at the private school, they actually wanted to learn, they actually wanted to learn. they actually wanted to take advantage of the fact that they were at those schools. I remember enjoying that. Like, elementary school was great. Middle school was eh. High school? What the heck is this? Oh, done. I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of these this way. For a second there, I wasn't realizing I wasn't breaking these things properly. But I don't know. I'll be honest. When I was growing up, I thought everybody had a student store until I went to high school, and then I realized that not everybody did. I was like, why? That should be like standard. It was actually fun. You still had to pay for your own stuff. Oh snap! Like, what were you guys eating during like, I remember during the cafeteria days. I see some of the stuff that kids are eating these days. I'm like, holy cow! I would question if it's even food. No lie. I'd be really questioning it. He had the no-name brand. He had the no-name brand. Oh, the Twonkies. I'm done. The Twonkies. That's too funny.
Charges armed. Detonating ammunition storage now.
I think Bayesian. Whoa! What actually got me just then?
There.
I was a little scared for a second.
Firepower.
Cheers.
Yeah, almost took me out while you were at it.
With me. We are ready.
Good. Devram's providing cover. Let's move.
I have them in my sights. Don't worry, Guardian.
We just
pile
us.
on our end.
Just a pile of slop and a dirty lip from the Let's lady. That was it. Oh, done. Yeah, I think, I'm not gonna lie, there's so many times where people did tell me that they had some weird looking lunch ladies. I think our lunch ladies actually were really nice too. Dang. Oh, done. Yeah, I definitely miss that school now that I'm older and stuff. Definitely once high school came around, bro, everything changed. Shoot, but I got the good memories though, so I'm keeping those. Keep the good over the bad. But yeah, when he told me that he didn't like that he never tried one, I was like, bro, what? You are trying one today. And as I'm sure you can, I think the one thing I forgot to say earlier, Biz, is as you can imagine, because it was probably about 2 or 3 weeks ago since that happened, and now Twinkies somehow still end up in our house. It's like we went from basically remembering the relic that is one of the old school snacks that is a Twinkie, to suddenly just buying them like
those
every other week.
Fans are the only thing stopping the engine from going critical. You'll have to destroy those generators
I don't eat them as much, but I'll be honest though, when you're a kid, everything tastes all sweet and delicious. Now that I'm older and stuff, I feel like they don't even taste the same anymore, bro. Most of the food that I try these days that I used to have as a kid, like fruit roll-ups, I tried like maybe a couple of years back for the first time again in so many years, and a bunch of other snacks like Gushers. Oh my goodness, the Gushers! I remember those. That's That's what everybody wanted from that student store. I remember that. Everybody wanted to go buy the gushers, and then they'd have to tell the kids not to give them to all the other people, all the other kids in the class that had certain conditions and stuff. We were kids. We didn't understand at the time that there's just some people that can't have certain things, like nuts and stuff like that. I feel like back then they didn't even really have that many rules going around. Like, they didn't really tell us about it as much. Only the parents knew. And I remember we used to try to share the snacks with all the other kids. All take turns on buying certain things so we can all just like huddle up in a circle and share. Those are the days. And I apologize, I haven't been able to fully keep up with what you were saying in the chat just yet because of the, I was trying not to die. Oh, let me just get rid of these last two fans real quick. And then I'll catch up. But these guys are starting to get those yellow shields again. Okay. Oh, I was about to say, let me at least get myself over this freaking, this other spot. Oh wait, I just realized that guy, I wasn't taking that out. Oh snap. Where's the other fan? Can I not take it out with my other thing? I guess not. Oh, I have to be sitting in this other spot. That's why. Please don't kill me now. I just now got here, bitch. I'm about to say, I just barely hit it from this. Ah! I just barely hit it from the side, and I took that the wrong way. Where's the, oh, over here. That was more like a Baezy joke. That was a Baezy innuendo joke. Oh, I'm done. Okay. Can I not hit this last thing? Ah! Stop it! I hope that they don't actually count this as me having to start completely over if I die. Oh, please stop. Oh, that's what's hurting me. I was wondering what was getting me from such a far distance. Ooh. Oh yeah, no lie, Biz. He really did get, I feel like we all got kind of hooked on the Twinkies a little bit. When I first tried it, I did think to myself, oh yeah, this is actually really, really sweet tasting, but unlike when I was a kid, I feel like, you know, as an adult, now I feel like having one is good enough for me. I can't have any more than that. I actually, you start remembering that your body can't handle it the way that it used to. Oh, done. Nah, I'm just messing around, but no, it's satisfying enough. Earlier, just having one, I'm good. One or maybe two.
They're headless now.
I gotta limit
so
myself.
You're clear to bring down those engineers. Then that engine is all yours.
Oh, I did it wrong. Come on, let me do the finisher, please. I love that finisher, by the way. All right, let's kill these last guys. I think that's all we gotta do. I was saving my ult just in case a bigger boss came up. That might have been a bad decision on my end, but we'll see. Guess we'll find out. We probably only just got, oh, no you don't. You are not gonna snipe me out the air again. Especially when that guy lets you do that crap. You know what, let me just use my grenade. Screw that guy. Alright. I don't like the way these things shoot sometimes, but it's all good. Alright, now we're good. Sorry about that, Biz. Oh, maybe not. They're coming through the vents.
Take down this ship. Marakel will bring us back safely.
Alright, I guess I better read quick. I better read quick. You had those burgers that when you eat them, they inflate your esophagus? Wait, what? They inflate your esophagus? Oh, 10 times and you think you're gonna die and can't breathe, but somehow you manage to get down before you pass out. What? Oh, done. This must be giving us double, like, higher level damage, by the way. I wasn't really paying attention to that earlier. Alright, you know what? I forgot that I had this other gun. This is way better for long range. I don't know what I was doing just then. said destroy the engine, but I guess I didn't get up there yet. What? You better climb, bitch. Oh, no, I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to use my kunai. At least I grabbed it that time. Oh, no, please don't. I'm getting stuck on something. Do I just have to... Oh, I didn't see that. It's on the side. Okay, please tell me I can, I'm about to say, there better be at least some of these guys who have just regular shields and stuff, because, I can't afford to miss these. Oh. Oh, it still says immune. What the? I guess they're just deciding to make it so I have to keep hitting it like this. Oh, well, this is a better angle than what I thought. Never mind. I didn't notice that the first time. I think if we catch the kunai, by the way, as it's on its way back to us. I don't remember what it does exactly, but it might have something to do with my cooldown. Reducing it or something. Come on, please. Got it. Stop with the snipers, police. Well, I'm glad we finally got some action, guys. Especially because we got stuck with that overload thing earlier. That and French bread pizza? French bread pizza? That sounds... You know what, Biz? You just now reminded me. I had a really good memory of this one place called the Wood Ranch in Los Angeles. Oh my goodness. I think that place is probably... I think they said that they got rid of it. But they had like some of the best cheesy bread. I think they called it. It was quite literally what it sounded like. And like some other, but I used to like their garlic bread too. Oh my goodness. That brought back memories. That was the only place where I would actually eat cheesy bread like that. It sounds like a lot, but it actually was like the perfect balance. Oh my goodness, so delicious. My mouth is watering. Let me stop. Yeah, if you can combine something like that, if that's what you're referring to at least, like some kind of cheesy goodness, and just add the tomato sauce and make it into a pizza somehow, that's freaking great. I would have loved to have done that with their bread. All right, so where's the rest of the fucking thing? Am I missing it? I've been looking around. Or are we supposed to go up top? Excuse me. These guys are getting up top, but I'm not. There we go. See, I would have done this ages ago if I had noticed. I was able to get up here. It said we were only at 33%. I got the gist. I was missing something. Are these the thingies? I'm about to say it can't be. Where's the rest? Am I missing something here? I'm glad they're not attacking me right now, because I could really, wait. I'm guessing where those little lights are, like we were before, we probably have to go back to one of those, but I was trying to be careful. Oh, or do we go in the vents? They were spawning in the vents, so I didn't think we were supposed to go there. Yeah, we're not. That's just a spawn point. I don't know, guys. Let me just look around a bit. I literally don't see anywhere else I can shoot. Oh, I didn't realize they were actually giving me a timer. Favor of destruction? Is it below me? Bro! Like... the heck? Oh, here we go. I did not see that, guys. Thank you for bearing with me. Goodness. I was like, it can't just be on the top. Oh, hello. I almost missed that too. So yeah, we gotta just get the favor of destruction. I did not notice that there was a timer there. Otherwise, I would have figured out that we were supposed to give it some time. Or that it would give us some time to grab it and everything. We're also doing more damage to those guys too. I want to use my grenades on it, or the whatchamacallits, course that didn't work. Somehow. Oh, we got plenty of time. There we go. That actually did a lot more than the small ones we took out before. I'll take it. All right, we finally got through that one part. Goodness. Back into the ascended plane. Here we go. Outie. But yeah, thanks for bearing with me, because for a second there, I was like, bro, am I not looking in the right place? Goodness. Too busy talking about Twinkies.
To come, but we have this victory today.
I'm not trying to blow up from too many of them.
See what we've done. They know we're keeping them safe from whatever the witness wants with them. Well done, Guardian. You too, lads. We made quite the team up there.
We made the Shadow Legion hurt.
I like the new gear I put on, by the way.
We can strike back.
In this, we honor Amanda's memory.
I still got the same skirt, but I finally grabbed the rest of the gear we were supposed to get from this season. I think I just gotta get the helmet now. They might have just given it to me. Oh, I thought they said there was like a cutscene that was gonna come after this or something. I guess not. Let me see. Oh, we gotta go to the holo projector. Okay. Okay, so by the way, guys, I was a little bit lost at first. We were busy talking about food and stuff because I was getting hungry, man. I'm definitely gonna have to make something make a late dinner after this, man. Seriously, I was at the computer for too long. But what's it called? But yeah, after what happened with Amanda and stuff from the last time we played and everything, I'm assuming, was that the same exact ship where she died? I don't really know. I was trying to figure that out earlier. I was like, I couldn't quite tell if that's what they were trying to hint at or anything like that. Also, which holo projector are they talking about? Over. That's unfinished business. They talking about the helm? Let me go back. Oh, at the farm. Okay. I didn't see it. That's what I get for not reading the full sentence and just backing off. All right, there we go. But yeah, whatever other missions that they gave me, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to really get into them tonight. But that's okay, because the main game I wanted to play and was looking forward to playing, besides this as well, was Far Cry 6, which we're going to be playing tomorrow. And again, I'll let you guys know how the schedule is going to be each week. I should know by Friday as to how I want to go about next week. Because like I said, unfortunately, we may not always be able to stream every single day like we used to back in the Mixer days, because life started getting a little bit busy, and I need to have more time. It's going to take a lot of time to edit as well, edit the content that we do have. But that's another reason why I wanted to make sure that we actually had everything hooked up already with the on the YouTube side of things. That way you guys, that's definitely going to be the place that you guys are going to want to go. And it is under the same name as my gamer tag and everything too. Same name, just on YouTube. But that's where you're definitely going to want to go for the extra content for when we're not online. Especially during times like this where the streams are not as consistent. I definitely want to get to the point to where they are a little more consistent like they used to be. Because we used to do Monday through Saturday all the time. And they kind of got jumbled up. So, well, like I said, at the bare minimum, what we'll probably do is at least be able to stream 3 times in the week. More than likely, I'm gonna be prioritizing streaming on the weekdays, and then on the weekends, especially because that's usually when I have a day off. Saturday and Sundays are my days off. So, those are the times where I'm definitely gonna be. Like, I do want to go back to streaming on weekends, but if I do a stream on the weekends, unfortunately, they're probably going to be a little bit shorter than on the weekdays. But we'll see how it goes. Like I said, I still have to kind of put everything together. If I was very lucky, like if my schedule gets a lot better, I might actually be able to do what I wanted to do from the very beginning, which was to actually have my streams occur a lot earlier. I remember when we first started streaming, way back in the Mixer days, I know Bizwire probably remembers, we used to get online at like, what, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock at night, and then we were done by like 11. So then at that time, I was not editing back then. I was not editing content or really streaming I think that was right before I started streaming absolutely every day. I was usually doing it at least 3 times a week. But long story short, basically, I'm trying to see if we can set it up so that we can still have that scheduled content. If I can, I'll try to get videos out Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and then I'll be using Saturday and Sunday to basically get those things set up, so you guys will have content. Either way, you'll have content to enjoy each week. Worst case scenario, I may say that because of my schedule, if things get really busy, we may not be able to stream on a day that we already scheduled to stream, and instead, you'll at least have the YouTube content as a backup. So either way, there will be content. Honestly, I probably would have done the YouTube videos like a long time ago, especially back in the Mixer days when we played a lot more games, different games at the time. We were playing a lot of new games. But I definitely want to make time for more for more new games in the future, as well as some of the ones that more recently released this year, like Dead Space. I still didn't play the Dead Space remake, bro. Dead Island, which is taking place in the Los Angeles area. I definitely saw a lot of really accurate landscapes and backgrounds and stuff like that in that game from what I saw in the tutorial. Like LA does, in some parts of LA that they showed in the trailer, actually does look like that, and that's probably one of the best depictions I've seen in a video game in a long time. So I really looked forward. It's probably gonna make me feel nostalgic when I play that game, because especially if I get to go to the Santa Monica Pier. If you guys have already played the game and you tell me we're actually able to go to the Santa Monica Pier, I'm already excited. That's my favorite. That's one of my favorite places to go since I was a kid. With the roller coaster on the boardwalk and everything, the roller coaster and a Ferris wheel, and like carnival rides, other carnival rides on a boardwalk. Freaking awesome beach, awesome place to go. Highly recommend. 10 out of 10. If you guys are trying to visit, definitely go there. Excuse me, I'm about to lose my voice already from all that yelling earlier. You and Raider used to tune in and watch on the TV. Oh wait, were you guys really watching? Were you guys like actually watching together, or did you mean you guys were both just in your separate places? Because I remember when Raider told me, I don't remember which one of you guys I met first. I think I met Raider first, and then she introduced me to you later. I think, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong about that. So I think that was back when I played one of the other Far Cry games, and We Happy Few, I believe, was the other game that she watched me play after that. Oh, there's the holo projector we had to go to. I've been meaning to talk to her. I didn't know if she had anything for us real quick. Okay, guess not. Let me see. Oh, gotcha. You guys were roommates. I'm surprised I guess I never asked at the time. Let me see. Hey, yeah, I remember when you guys were there for Far Cry. That was a blast. Oh, and for Borderlands, when you guys played with us during Borderlands a few times. Oh my goodness, that was back when my hard drive broke and it got corrupted or whatever, and I lost all the files. I had the edits already done and everything when Red was playing, Locke was playing, Gamer was playing. Oh my goodness, it was so funny, so funny. But then I lost the content. I was so pissed. I was like, damn, but that's okay. We'll all remember it. It'll be like an inside joke between everybody that played with us during those days, for sure. But yeah, back then I was so disappointed that I lost that content. It was so funny. That might have been the first game you saw me play. Oh, okay. Road Warrior. I'm done. Yeah, we're not gonna talk about my bad driving in every game. I'm done, man. And yeah, the team ups were really good too. Yeah. Did I do the Dragon's Keep content too? Oh, you know what? I think we did. I think we did do all the content. I think the reason we did play Borderlands 2 was because we were getting ready for Borderlands 3 at the time, and I think that was around the time they announced that it was going to be releasing, but we still had to wait like 6 to 8 months or something before it came out. Something along the lines of that. So I was like, let's grind through this, guys, and it was a blast. All right, let me just really quick get through the hologram thingy, whatever you call it, the projector.
You did it, Guardian. And thanks for taking us along for the ride.
Yeah, those are the days, man.
Felt good to get a few shots in. You make one hell of a Queen's Guard. Wish it didn't have to end, but Mara won't be able to channel her energy out forever. She'd deny it, but she's getting tired. Even if the power of the Awoken fades, you'll always have their gratitude. And Mara's. And mine.
I keep forgetting that's her
There are
brother.
still pockets of prisoners out there. Devrim and Mithrax will keep running rescue efforts as long as it takes. I'll be here too. We can't protect everyone, but helping who we can, there's nothing more important than that. See you around, Guardian.
Yes, Biz. Yes, we do. That was one of the games I was talking about, too. I didn't mention it out loud at the time, but that was one of the games I was thinking of as well when I was talking about games. Basically, that's another game I already purchased at the time because I thought I was going to be streaming it, like, around the time it came out. And thankfully, I at least got that one on sale. But definitely when I bought Dying Light 2... Oh my gosh, Dying Light. I really enjoyed playing Dying Light on stream too. We played with so many people at that time too. I think we met Nave. We met Furious Nave on that game when he co-opted with us that day. And yeah, that game as well as one other game. I think also Tiny Tina. I bought them around the time they came out and I was like, dang, I should have waited a little bit. So by the time I start purchasing some of these other games like Dead Space and stuff, they'll probably be on sale. So I can't complain about that. But I did kind of feel like it was I was a little bummed out that I didn't get to play that, or Tiny Tina rather, when it first released. I used to play all the Borderlands games, day one. A lot of the zombie games too. All right, so they gave us all this stuff. So that must have been the end of the end of the season thing. I wonder if they're gonna give us another mission. I haven't heard anybody say anything about there being another mission besides this one that came up. I was kind of wondering if that was actually meant to be the actual way that this season was supposed to end. I feel like to some degree we kind of to some degree we avenged Amanda a little bit by going on that ship, but other than that, I was kind of hoping for a little bit more than that. I was hoping for a little bit more, but more than likely, we're gonna, as soon as the next season starts, it's probably gonna be some crazy stuff that might go down. Who knows? Because usually they give us like a cutscene or like a somewhat longer mission to do. Really, it just took me a little bit longer to complete that mission just because I was playing by myself. That was about it. But if I had someone else I was playing with at the time, like Tara, for example, we would have gotten through that within like less than 5 minutes, and then I would have been like, what? That's it? That's it? But yeah, next time we're on this game, though, I might, depending on if I even play it again this week, I may not play this game again this week. I might actually wait, because this is actually an exotic quest, and I assume we can do this at any time. We basically just completed the missions that were season-based, and I think if you don't complete it by this week, the end of this week, then before the next season starts next Tuesday, then you're not going to be able to do them again. So I definitely want to make sure we got that done today, which we just did. But yeah, I can safely assume that this is going to go away and this might stay. Any of these other like things that are actually showing up as quests and not like holiday or event-based quests, all these should stay, if I remember correctly. But yeah, let me get out of the farm. I'm finally level 94, man. Almost done with the battle pass. I still have a little bit of a way to go, but I might actually do that other quest off stream. It just depends on what happens. Maybe I'll record it and then post it later. We'll see what happens. But, because some of those exotic quests can take a real long time or require you to play with a friend, too. And I definitely would not want to get into another situation like I did earlier where I kind of got stuck because I didn't have people I was playing with. That's the only thing I don't like about Destiny sometimes. They should have matchmaking for literally everything, but they don't. Maybe for like 80% of their stuff can be fully match-made. But not everything, especially the best stuff in the game needs to be you have to collab with friends. I'm like, bruh, don't do that. But yeah, I'll definitely let you know though, Biz, if I ever end up, or whenever we do end up playing Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. All these other games I mentioned in the past are always still on my radar. I go through my library, and you got Game Pass games that are out now. They're really good. There's so many good ones that I played over time, and unfortunately, I was not able to do a lot of them on stream. The one game that I knew was gonna be good that we thankfully had enough time to play on stream was The Medium. I think you were there for that too. We played that horror game, The Medium. It was so fun. That was probably the first time that I ever played a game on stream, and I told everybody, you know what? We did not plan on playing this game within the same week as another game that we were trying to play at the time that we were actually scheduled to play. But I was like, this game's gonna be leaving Game Pass, and I do not want to spend $60 on it, so we're gonna go. And I knew it was gonna be a short game too, so I was like, you know what? Let's just play it while we have it on Game Pass, while we had the membership going, and we managed to get it done. I was happy. I probably you won't catch me doing that as much though. It's very rare that I'll choose to do something like that, rush to play a game like that on stream and just change the plan altogether. I like to stay on point with the games that I'm trying to play. I don't like switching and going back and forth too much.
You'll return,
especially if I already bought the game, of course. Gonna want to play it. That's why you don't see me pre-ordering stuff as much anymore either. Now that my schedule got busier, I'll just be like, all right, let's finish this. Let's make sure we finish this one game first. And then maybe we'll play 2 games like we're doing now. We were planning on playing Far Cry 6 and another game. I was trying to let everybody decide whether or not we should play Dead Space alongside Far Cry 6, or if we should try something else. I don't remember the other game I wanted to play. But plus, I especially on the YouTube channel, what I'm probably going to do is I'm not only going to want to stream other console games. Like, I do have a PS5 that I got last year, and I still got it around that time when things kind of got funky with the schedule a little bit. Long story short, I said I was going to play Horizon Zero Dawn. I wanted to play God of War. All those games. I started out my gaming journey on PlayStation. I was not originally on Xbox. I was on PlayStation. So, and that says a lot as to why I left. I left PlayStation never to return. Never to return. Unless it was for the exclusive games. That's it.
Guardian?
And I definitely look forward to playing them. I played a few casually, but not very many. But I definitely want to make time for all these different games, but I gotta make sure we have the time to do it. But again, having the YouTube channel is definitely going to be a must. For those of you guys who are not following that channel yet, I definitely recommend that you do, especially if you're actually looking forward to watching other content that's not relating to multiplayers. A lot of the single player games that I play, some of them, I would say at least half of them I'm probably going to stream, at maybe about half, if not a third, bare minimum. But then there's also going to be some games that I might play casually, like on a day off, for example. But if I'm sick, or if I feel like I'm not really going to have enough time to stream, but to make like a full stream, but I still want to record something so I can edit it later for a smaller video, then I'll do it that way. Especially like side content for games. Like if we're playing like an open world game, like Horizon Zero Dawn later on, or Hogwarts Legacy, anything like that, that's supposed to be like a really long game, I might put some content, most of the main content in the game, like the main story content, I'll probably stream, but then some of the side stuff you'll probably only see in a edited video format on the YouTube channel. But again, I'll let you guys know in more detail later on. But definitely for now, though, I wanted to make sure that we got this done with Destiny, which thankfully we did. I'm not going to worry about that other mission. Instead, we're probably going to get right back into from where we left off on Far Cry. And hopefully I got a lot of materials. And what I might do before I log on tomorrow is double check. Make sure I got all my weapon loadouts set up. I can't wait to show you guys some of the weapons that I found, and just by going around and just killing a bunch of the I forget what they call them in the game, but basically a lot of the enemies in the game had some pretty hefty gear, and some of it I did not unlock until I leveled up a little bit more. So, but I did not do any of the main story content, so I wanted to make sure I was able to grind a little bit but not go too far into certain regions and stuff and do any main story content. That way we don't have to worry about having to worry about any setbacks. And some games will do that, like Destiny, where you have to grind a little bit off stream, for example, and level up yourself a little bit before you can go do some other missions and stuff. That will usually happen in the beginning of a new season, which will probably happen to us when the new season starts next Tuesday. I'm gonna have to grind a little bit. I'm probably gonna be dying a lot in the beginning, but I hope not. We'll see. Hopefully the power level won't go up that high. But yeah, I won't rant for too long though, but I definitely wanted to make sure that you guys knew though that we are still planning on streaming and everything. I do have other obligations these days, so it is kind of making our schedule a little bit funky, but I'll let you guys know by Friday as to exactly how I want the schedule to go. But so far, if I had to take a quick guess as to what I might say at the time, but just take it with a grain of salt because I have to double check some things in my schedule for the next week especially. More than likely it will be scheduled videos that are going to be dropping. Usually I schedule videos to drop at 8 a.m. 8 o'clock Eastern time in the morning. And it usually, last time I tried it, I did it on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. You guys had videos that popped up on the YouTube channel's end. And that was for, two of them I think were for Apex, and the other was for Outriders. I actually showed some of the funny moments that happened back when I played Outriders with some friends. The demo, though, it wasn't like the main game. Unfortunately, a lot of that content was not available either. But I saved what I could, and I put it as like a very short video. So there might be some times where I'll probably have a fully, like a 15-minute video that may show some of the funny moments in games with some of our other community members and stuff. Like Live Red, Gamer, Cannibal Lecter, a lot of the other people you guys already know from the Discord server and everything. Some of it's old content, some of it will be new, but I would definitely say bear with me a little bit on the new content when it comes to the multiplayer games, like for Overwatch 2 and stuff like that, because some of the content that I still managed to salvage from like the last like couple years or whatnot, around that time that my hard drive messed up, some of that content I tried to salvage, I'm probably going to put and mix in there along with the other videos. So it might be a little bit before you guys actually see any of the new stuff, quote unquote, for the multiplayer games. But in regards to single player games, we're definitely going to have some new content that will pop up, and the streams, of course, because the streams are going to be pre-recorded as well. But again, full details about all the things that you guys got to know about the difference between about the days we're going to be streaming, the days that we're going to be having video content and shorts and stuff available on the YouTube channel. All of that will be set in the Discord, so definitely keep your notifications on YouTube, especially if you're following through there as well. That way you'll always know when a video drops. But on average, I'll probably drop it Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And if there's any changes, of course, I'll let you guys know in our announcement section if I gotta change it. But thankfully, we can schedule them, so it shouldn't be a problem. But yeah, I'll definitely catch you guys on the next one. It was good seeing you again, Biz. It was good seeing you, Tara. I'm glad to hear you guys are doing well, or hope you're doing well, rather. I think I asked Tara, but I didn't ask Biz earlier. I apologize, Biz. But yeah, I hope that you are doing well. You and the fam are doing well. Always praying for you guys. But yeah, tomorrow I'll probably be on at around, I would say around 10 o'clock, give or take. As long as my software actually doesn't mess up on me again, I think I'll probably have more time to check in on it tomorrow. So I'll probably be here again tomorrow. So I'll check it in the morning or whatever, see what was happening with Streamlabs and between Streamlabs and YouTube. But I'm glad to see that we were able to get online today and kind of salvage some of that time. But I definitely have to look into the other issues. That way I can make sure that they won't happen again on the Far Cry stream. But yeah, I would say as long as there's no problems with that, I should be on by about 10 p.m. Eastern time. And I think I'll try to make it a bit of a longer stream. Like I said, on average, we stream for about 3 hours on average. So unless things literally start to get busy or something like that, then I might cut it down to 2 hours. But knowing me, I'm gonna get stuck playing the game for 5. You already know how it is. You already know how it goes. Last time I said I was only gonna play for about 3 hours. Next thing I knew, I look at the clock. It was 5 o'clock in the morning. And then Bizwire's making fun of me because I literally stayed up the whole time. Oh, dude. It was fun, though. I really enjoyed that game. That game's actually very fun. And then we get to finally have Chorizo as our buddy again. I will admit I probably won't use Chorizo as much when I'm actually doing like other story content, like the main story content. If the enemies start to get any tougher than they already kind of are at the moment, so early on in the game, I'll probably have to switch to the alligator or one of the other companions that we earn later on, because Chorizo can't. I will admit he's adorable, but he's only good for like stealth missions. He can't really do anything but bite people's cankles. Like he's like Brody. He's like Mr. Bo. He quite literally only bites people's cankles, and just looks very cute while doing it. But he can't actually get that many kills like that. He only distracts enemies for the most part, and they come for me anyway. So we'll have to try to get a different companion for that's actually lethal, but we'll do that later on. I might consider doing the 12-hour streams again at some point in Biz, but definitely if I do any of them, it'll probably be around the time the summer starts. And what's it called? It would definitely have to be on like starting on a Friday and ending on like Saturday morning or something like that if I did another 12-hour stream. I did consider to do that as well because Streamloots actually has a collection that they added like months ago, I think. I think this is around the time that we first had the schedule get kind of fucked up a little bit. And they said that they actually have a collection that specifically is for 12-hour streams. And I guess it makes people capable of adding more time to the stream, I guess. Something along the lines of that. I was like, bro, somebody's gonna try to find a way to add on like an extra 5 hours to the stream, and then I'm just gonna be knocked out or something like that. Imagine. Oh, done. I had to be careful with that. I'd have to put a limit on you guys regarding those kinds of cards. I'd have to put a limit somewhere, because somebody will come in just to say, okay, you thought it was gonna be a 12-hour stream. Now it's a 24-hour stream. Oh wait, 36. I'm like, excuse me. I'm done. If I ever did a stream that was that long, bro, I would not be able to be like some of these other people and just be taking only 15-minute breaks in between and stuff. No. I would have to change my setup. I'll probably change my setup entirely on 12-hour streams. I'll have to move my setup to my bed or something. I will not be able to sit in this chair for 24 hours. Hell no. I will not. I thought about doing that already anyway. But for some games, like shooters and stuff, I prefer to be sitting at my desk while doing it, because I got the monitor for that. Better refresh rate and everything. Can you put weapons on him? Missiles or attack drones? I don't think so. Last I checked, I'm pretty sure that when actually, you know what? I can tell you right now before I get offline. Because I had this game on quick resume for months. I had this game on quick resume for months. I'll immediately get in the game, I can tell you. Look at that. I still can't get over that feature, by the way. I love my Series X. It's so nice. Oh, Biz, I forgot that you finally opened your Series X. How are you liking your Series X? Have you been keeping any games on Quick Resume lately? I think you can have as many as 5 games. They used to say it was 5 only. I got 2 games on here right now. They're in Quick Resume. But the highest amount I had, I think, was about 5 or 6 games on Quick Resume. Some games that are older, like 360 games, you cannot. I don't think you can do Quick Resume on. Obviously, they're not meant for that. But you got to keep that in mind if you're ever playing them, that if you do try to go to another game, it will cut off. So you got to make sure you save and all that. But other than that, everything else is almost every modern game out there now that came out since, especially since maybe a year before the Series X released, are all Quick Resume enabled. Yeah, so let me just automatically... Do I already have him equipped? Oh, I did. Oh, I changed his look, by the way. He's got like the one eye with a scar now. Freaking Chorizo. But yeah, let me see. I specifically got on the game to tell you his abilities. I only unlocked this when I was playing casually with him, and it took forever. So he can tag nearby crafting materials, and eventually scratching him behind his floppy ears will basically cause health regen to start almost immediately. And then Chorizo will dig for resources in the ground. That's all he really does, to be honest. But he looks adorable while doing it, so why would we mind? I don't know. Based on what other people have told me, I think they said, I haven't tried the dog out either. This is actually the kind of dog, this is actually the kind of pet we probably should have when we're around the guys that are constantly shooting and everything. Because he does some very, very special stuff too, but I'll have to go back into, I'll have to go back and figure it out. But what I want is this animal right here. I think this is a puma or a cougar or something. Something like that. Everybody's been telling me about that cougar for the longest time, and then you got the dog. Oh, by the way, this is the same dog, Boom Boom from, Far Cry, was it 4 or was it 5? I think it was Far Cry 5, the one that took place in America. Yeah, I think that's the same dog as well. So I might pick any of these other guys as a permanent addition to as an amigo, and see if they're any better. Because some of their abilities, even what's his name's abilities here is like just okay. It's really only pertaining to him and doesn't really help me at all. Like the fact that he can auto revive himself is good, in case I need to get up. But other than that, there's not much else. Finally, also got some new digs. Look what you did, Biz. You got me on a different game now. Let me get off before before I start playing it. Oh, dude, I'll just try to show you though. But yeah, I kept on activating the whatchamacallit, the little soldier thingies. They've been giving me so many resources. I'll have so much money by the time we start playing the dang game. Oh, what's up, Daisy? If the stream is that long, going to bed. Going to bed, it might not be a good idea. Oh, you're talking about, yeah. I was thinking that too before I saw your message about how I would be a little reluctant. But yeah, you know what? I did do a stream completely in bed. The very first one we did, actually, was on Modern Warfare 2019. That was back when we first started them. Oh my goodness. I think Biz was, dang, Biz, you were there for so many of those moments, man. Nothing gets past Biz. Oh, done. But yeah, I think Biz was there and Gamer was there, and then we had and I think Gemini was playing with us at the time too. And what's it called? I think we went back and forth between a bunch of the different modes, including the BR mode, Warzone or whatever. But I actually did start getting tired towards the last like 2 or 3 hours of it, and I did start to lean a little bit and I had to sit up. But the main reason why I said I probably would be on my bedside is because eventually when I actually do change my setup a little bit, especially on those kinds of days where I feel like, yeah, I'm feeling kind of lazy, I don't really want to be at my actual PC setup right now, and I'm playing a game that's not so serious, like a story game or something, nothing that requires a high refresh rate or anything like that. What's it called? I'll probably just get like a bunch of pillows. I'll probably buy myself like a Snorlax pillow and just lean on them. I'll probably lay on a Snorlax pillow and chill. As long as as long as my back's comfortable, I'm fine. I wouldn't mind just sitting on my bed. It's way better than sitting in my chair, I'll tell you what. That's actually part of the reason why I stopped using my gaming chair, because my back couldn't handle it. I did not get rid of it. I still have it, but I stopped using it. I was like, dang, I can't even have a gaming chair now, my damn back. I'm getting old now. I'm feeling it already. Let me see. Not sure how quick resume works. It's just kind of just does a thing. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't. Oh, really? Well, it could be depending on which games you're playing, I think. I'm not sure, because I don't think there was any settings or anything that you had to like fiddle with or anything like that in order to get it to work. It should just work. So it could very well just be some games. And I will admit, if you usually I will forcibly pause my games at least and make sure I do a quick save anyway, just in case it ever does cut out. But luckily, a lot of the games that do quick resume that I've played recently, they all have like auto saves already anyway. So, but I noticed that there's one thing that I used to do that a lot. I used to make sure I actually pause the game and never make it so it goes on quick resume while your characters are actually moving around, especially on a game that has like online capabilities for co-op and stuff like Redfall does, because obviously it may be a little bit too much for the game. Or too much for their servers, rather, if it's that kind of a game. But other than that, I don't think I've experienced that many issues. The problems used to be more prominent in the very beginning of, like, the first year that the Xbox was out. But it seems like they fixed it a lot. Oh, I forgot about the Beans Biz. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I literally forgot about the Bean Boozles. I still have the same badge! I still got the same badge! From 2019, bro. I don't think think that's good anymore. I might now that you mention it, I'm probably gonna have to get rid of these. They're so cheap. I might as well just get more. And honestly, I might actually want to get more, not just because they're probably stale by now, but I need to get the one that has the actual box. Because I think they have like a new version now, I think, that comes in an actual box. The one that I had didn't come in a box, I think. I kind of just threw it away. And I had it in like a little jelly bean like holder, candy holder or whatever. That was my problem. I did not have the lid to it. I didn't have the lid. Otherwise, it probably would have been all right. I think they probably were stale before I got them anyway, because I got them from Walmart. But I'll probably get them from the actual company this time. I found, after you told me about the cotton candy ones, Biz, that and the Cold Stone ones I still never got, I realized it definitely is more worth it getting it from the actual company for once, because I think they give you like reward points and stuff too. So if we got them often, we can probably exchange them for more beans. Let me see. Yeah, I completely forgot about them though. Oh, you know what? If we do end up playing Hogwarts Legacy anytime soon, then I'll probably do it before we even play that game, but definitely I'll make sure I have the Harry Potter ones before we start playing that game. Because I remember I told you a long time ago that the one new one I was going to try was the Harry Potter one, and oh my goodness, based on what I remember from the movies, it can't be good. Yes, that shit! Birdie Bots and Beans, is that it? Birdie Bot Beans? I'm done. I actually forgot what the product name was. Remember when they had like the little chocolate rats and stuff? Oh my goodness. Better not be no rat flavored beans. Oh right, didn't they have like an earwax one? Oh yeah, I'm not looking forward to that one. Yeah, earwax. Oh, the vomit one we're already very well aware of, because that was in the regular collection that we had. But yeah, long story short, if I do get another thing of the beans, I think I said I was going to make another bean card. I'll actually allow you guys to have the usual Bean Boozle card where you make me eat like the possible like bad tasting ones. And then I'll probably have one literally just as a treat. Maybe for once somebody will be nice to me and actually say, don't worry, we're not going to have you. We'll let you palate cleanse yourself by having one of the other ones instead. One of the cotton candy ones or something. Oh my goodness. You got me wanting to look it up now too, Biz, but it's getting late. I probably should just do it tomorrow. I'll get distracted. I'll be on stream for like another hour. You thought I was gonna say Bernie Sanders? Oh, done. Oh, Bizwire said boogers. You say he said Bernie Sanders. What the heck? Oh, done. He said, I'm sure a Bernie Sanders bean tastes gross too. Oh, done. Remember when that one meme was coming out with him and those little mittens and stuff? I was like, damn, you're gonna do him like that? You're gonna do the old man like that? Oh, done. He's just trying to be warm and comfy. That would be me out here on the East Coast, man. I've been here. I've officially been on the East Coast this coming summertime. I think by August 22nd. I moved around that time, almost 7 years ago. And I'm still not 100% used to the cold weather. I would be like him with those mittens too from that day. Oh, done. Notice how every time I'm on stream, I'm always sitting here talking about how I say, oh, hold on, guys, give me a second. Let me turn off this heater real quick because it's getting too hot. Especially during the winter. Oh my goodness, that thing stays on at all times. Oh, done. I don't know how you and Raider deal with it in New York, Biz. I don't know how you do it. He said tastes historical? Oh, I'm done. Just tastes like dust. Bro, I'm done. Tastes like sweat and world history. I'm absolutely done with you guys. I'm absolutely done. But yeah, really quick, but before I get offline, what was the other game that I saw you playing? Was it Ghostwire Tokyo? I think I said Ghostwire Tokyo was actually one of the games I wanted to play as well. I think I saw you on that game, Biz. I think I saw you on it for like 2 seconds at one point. I usually don't look at my friends list all that much, but the few times I did, probably when I was inviting somebody else to play Apex with me, more than likely, like Red. I still play with Red on Apex sometimes. I think I saw you playing that in Redfall. I was like, dang, look at Biz. He finally opened up his Series X, and now he's really putting it to work playing some Ghostwire Tokyo, man. I'm done. Oh, Oh, so you weren't just trying it out. You actually kept playing it? Nice. Let me see. I'm like that sometimes where I'll start playing a game for like the first like 10 minutes just to see how it plays or how it runs on the console, especially on my television versus my monitor, because obviously the game's going to look different on my monitor. It's not going to look as good or realistic or whatever, because HDR mode is not on, and the 4K mode is not on, or native 4K isn't on at the time. So sometimes I'll go and I'll play it for a small time and then play it on stream, unless I really want to be surprised about something. Like when I play some of the PlayStation games, like when I play Last of Us and all these other games that for the first time, I'm not gonna sneak peek pretty much anything, because I want to be completely surprised. A lot of people told me that The Last of Us can be sad at some point, so I'm not trying to be sad, but I heard it's such a good game. I know that there was a couple games that made me sad. There's 2 times where games made me cry on stream, and I was like, bro, stop. Never again. I'm not going to say which ones because I don't want to spoil it for anybody. But let me see. Oh, you're on chapter 4. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I got it. I think I played it on the PS5, and I unfortunately I bought it on the PS5. It was only for like $30 or something at the time. It was not full price. It's like half off. But unfortunately, I only got to like chapter 2, maybe. And then I stopped because I was like, yeah, this is definitely the kind of game I would definitely see myself playing on stream. I'm going to wait till I play on stream. And the next thing I know, I find out not even maybe 4 months later, it came to Game Pass for free. I was like, all right, well, I missed my $30 now. It's all good. I still haven't decided. Maybe I will play it on the Xbox just because I'm actually used to the Xbox controls. Sometimes I get kind of lost when I first get back on the PlayStation after a long time. But again, there's not that many games I've played on it just yet. I've just been trying out some things here and there. But yeah, I'll definitely let you guys know when I do play a lot of these other exclusive games as well. But definitely, like I said before, make sure that you're following on the YouTube channel under the same name as it is on Twitch. Same gamer tag and everything, because a vast majority, if not almost all of those games, I'm going to actually like edit them eventually. And especially as we're playing through them in the same way that I'm doing it with Far Cry, I usually edit a little bit of it. Whoever sees the content on stream will obviously see the content first, and they'll see it live or whatever. But then it might take me a day or two to kind of edit through all that content, and then I usually post a couple of the videos or whatever. But definitely, I'm probably going to do the same thing for a lot of those games, because it's going to be a lot of them that I'm going to want to play. But I really look forward to God of War. I think my top 3 is God of War being on the pretty high on the list. I would probably say that's probably the one game I want to play on the top. The Horizon series, and The Last of Us. Ghostwire is a pretty close, like, 4th place, I would say. But story-wise, I feel like based on what I've seen in the trailers, it looks like those 3 games are gonna be up my alley. That's for sure. You bounce back and forth between Ghostwire and Redfall. Oh yeah, how were you liking Redfall, by the way? Because last time I checked, I only played. I can't really say shit because I really only played like literally 10 minutes of it. I got to like the underground area once you got into that boat in the very beginning. Like you literally wake up on the boat, you see the vamps. And then I pretty much stopped there. I just wanted to see how the graphics looked, but I didn't want to spoil it for myself, so I stopped. But I did hear a lot of people were saying on PC it was really, really messed up. It was really bad. Too many bugs and everything. But it's probably been like a week or 2 since then, so I feel like they had plenty of time to fix it. I feel like nowadays we can almost expect that games are going to be broken at launch, and then you gotta wait a couple weeks, or maybe even wait 2 months before it gets fixed. Or if you're like other Bethesda games, you can wait 2 years. You can wait 2 years for them to fix Fallout 76. But at least that shit's actually fixed now. That game was practically being given out for free early on. I'm done. But I will give them props. I will give them a round of applause. They fixed that game, and it's freaking great. I very much enjoyed it. I was like, I would definitely play that game with Baezy. I would love that. If he'll play it with me. If he'll play it. It'll probably have to be on console, though, because I'm assuming they're not going to let you... I'm assuming they're not going to allow crossplay, but I could be wrong, because he's on PC. I like how how well they really infused the Japanese paranormal culture into Ghostwire. Yeah, that does look pretty interesting. I'll be honest, though. I'm probably going to be kind of scared playing that game. It actually did get me. Some of the jump scares got me in that hospital a little bit. Just in the very beginning, it did. Until I kind of started to expect it a little bit. Obviously not going to say what parts in particular, but in that area, it definitely scared the crap out of me a few times. And that was without my headset, so I can only imagine it being worse with my headset on. It's okay, it has some cool concepts, but getting a little repetitive. Oh, okay, yeah, see, that's all you really need these days for a game to get stale real quick, especially if it's like co-op and it's still repetitive. That's pretty bad. Because that means that even if you had your best friends playing with you, your wife, husband, whatever, you could have somebody you're really close to playing with you, and like the only reason, and if the only reason the game is fun anymore, like for Call of Duty now, I say that, the only reason that game is ever would be fun ever again, at least in its current state, is only because like my friends I get along with very well and I'm laughing with all the time are the ones that make it fun, not the game itself. That's how a lot of these games have been lately. I heard that the deal between them and Activision, Microsoft and Activision, should be going through. I know we're all still anxiously waiting. They said that we were supposed to know by the fall of last year as to whether or not that was going to go through or not. But I noticed that both Sony and a bunch of other different, people in all different countries or whatever have been like suing them and trying to stop the deal from going through. I still hope that it does, so they can finally, hopefully fix Call of Duty, like for real this time. It does have a few bugs here and there. Needs more character development, I think. More of a team play game. Oh, okay. Yeah, I did, the very little bit that I did play, it did look like that even the skills for some of the characters in Redfall were not as interesting, in my opinion. Like, I thought at first I was gonna like that one girl. I already forgot her name. Yeah, I definitely forgot her name. But I think she had, like, the little robot or something like that. That character seemed a little bit interesting to me, and the guy with the ghostly looking sniper or whatnot. But I was like, I always felt like they were all missing something. Like, it wasn't interesting enough, to say the least. It didn't catch my interest. Like, I almost felt like I would have rather had played a game that was pretty similar to Diablo 4, for example, which that's going to be coming out, I think June 5th or 6th, something like that. Basie finally saw we saw an advertisement for it on the TV. I usually don't see advertisements for video games on TV that much, not live TV. But long story short, that game is actually going to finally allow us to have like full-on skill trees, but you can still make your character look the way you want. I kind of think that they should have probably just gone that route instead. That would have been way better. Let me see. Oh, it reminds you of Moze from Borderlands. I forgot about Moze. A lot of the new characters I forgot all about, even though we did end up playing. We did play Borderlands 3 already. And I think we did play it all the way through. We at least played all the way through the campaign. But when a lot of that DLC came out, I probably played like a third of that DLC. And then when the second Battle Pass came out, I was like, yeah, I'm already done with the game. I was already done, to be honest. I think that the Tiny Tina is definitely going to be something I'm going to want to play all the way through, though, because I love the DLC from the second game regarding that. That's another thing I would probably have to play with some people. That'd be really fun. But yeah, definitely the content of the game definitely does matter. But yeah, let me stop, though, because I told you guys I was going to end up sitting here talking for like another 30 minutes. Not that I mind, but I definitely need to make sure that I'm still going to have to go up and get a very, very late night snack. Goodness, or something, because that Twinkie wasn't cutting it. That Twinkie definitely wasn't cutting it. Time to have something that's actually nutritious before I finally decide to go to bed. I'm done. Oh yeah, I was just about to say that too, Biz. You would definitely be one of the first to know when I play Tiny Tina. And I know that you're in the Discord quite a bit as well, so I highly doubt that you'll miss it, because I'll definitely be letting people know in the Discord whenever we make any kind of game changes or anything like that. If I do change anything about the games, about the specific games we're gonna be playing, like in order or anything like that, the most I may do is I might push Hogwarts Legacy back a little bit and put another game in front of it, because there's already so many other games that I already bought on top of that game that I was already planning on playing like a long time ago. And if I do start to add some of the PlayStation games to the mix as well, obviously that's going to be many more hours of playtime. So I think that it'll probably be better for me to kind of like be a little bit more picky about which games I start and when, especially because so many of the games we're playing already are basically open world games. We got Far Cry 6 already is turning out to be a really long game. We barely even scratched the surface to it already. But yeah, definitely by tomorrow, we should be able to get on by around 10 p.m. And again, I'll let you guys know in the Discord announcement section as to whether or not I'll need more time or whatnot. I'm definitely going to try to do what I did earlier and see if I can fix the software issue I was having. I literally started fixing it like 3 or 4 hours before the stream even started, but I just could not get it to work. I'm glad I at least was able to fix a problem regarding whether or not we were going to be able to get on or not using like Streamlabs or whatever. That shit was working just fine, but there were some other things involving like my editing and stuff like that I couldn't fix. So we're at the absolute worst case scenario, I don't manage to get the one thing fixed, and that will probably be a little bit of a problem in regards to like getting some of the edited videos out, because there's some other edited videos that are already ready to be posted that I was thinking about starting to post on I wanted to post one video on Friday, and worst case scenario, maybe I would post it as late as Monday and then just start from there. But yeah, I kind of delayed that particular post partially because of this issue. So hopefully I can get it fixed. But worst case scenario, we won't have any videos on the YouTube channel that we'll be able to post for the rest of this week, but we'll at least still have the streams and stuff still going. Like I said, we're always going to have one over the other, or both on a good day. I'm hoping that eventually my schedule will get pretty, will kind of vary up a little bit to the point where I can kind of do both. But so far, we'll just have to work with what we can get over the next couple weeks first until we sort it all out. But yeah, let me stop. I'm over here chatterboxing it too much. But yeah, I appreciate you guys for stopping by. It was good seeing you guys again. Like I said, 10 p.m. If not 10 p.m., then I'll probably stretch the stream out a little bit later. I'm hoping that I'll be able to stay on for about 3 hours, make the stream a little bit longer tomorrow, but knowing me, again, I'll probably end up staying up until like 5 o'clock unintentionally, because I'll just get sucked into the game, and then we'll get stuck. But I'm probably going to prioritize just sticking to the main story tomorrow, because last time we were on, I believe we did a little bit more of the side content, and then we ended up running out of time so fast. There's just too much content in this game to do in just a small amount of time these days. I feel like almost all these open world games can take as long as Valhalla did for us initially. And I do not intend on it taking that long. I intend on beating their main campaign at least way before that. Way before the 100-hour mark. Way before that. But yeah, I'll definitely catch you guys on the next one. Hope you guys enjoy your day tomorrow and you have a good night tonight. And I will catch you. And again, one thing I did forget to mention is we're more than likely going to also play Far Cry for a couple days in a row. So I think we're probably gonna push Destiny back until next Tuesday when the new season comes out. So that way we'll probably spend the rest of this week focusing on our single player content. So Far Cry, I'm more than likely just gonna keep grinding over the course of the next like 2 or 3 days, and I greatly look forward to it because I got a lot of content to catch up on. But yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Hope you guys all have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow.